You are now tuned in to a live show on KP Radio, broadcasting from Seattle to you worldwide. This show was brought to you by Mogul. Get paid to eat and drink at your favorite restaurants in Southern California by signing up for free. Get $10 just for signing up, 10% cash back with each purchase, and in the process, Mogul will donate meals to Feeding America. Go to mogul.com/KP Radio and sign up, where you can eat out and cash in. KP Radio is live in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Cult Moo Radio Show, coming live from the KP Radios. I'm your host, your Wero. I'm joined by Hairpink and Mr. Luffy.
At a live studio.
Kapooyah! Kapooyah! Alrighty, today, what do we have in store today? Probably a lot of drinking, drunken rambling, just like always. Sounds fun.
It's what we know.
That's it. Yeah, it's really what we're good at.
Do what comes naturally.
And we are naturals, folks.
Oh yes. And like always, we got to start the show off with our starter shot. But today, in celebration of Marchtoberfest, Marchtoberfest,
Yeah.
we are doing the German car bomb. Mm-hmm. What is the German car bomb there, Hairpink?
Well, basically, we've taken the the Irish car bomb and replaced the Jameson with some Jägermeister, thus creating the German car bomb.
Very German.
We were looking for like different types of German liquors. They're hard to find, like specific ones, but Jaeger's like the biggest name, right? We actually reached for the Goldschlager first, but turns out Goldschlager is made in Italy.
It sounds German.
Who knew?
Yes. Especially around the Schlager.
Yeah, right? Like, I always just assumed that it was some German cinnamon schnapps, but no, we found out today. It's fucking Italian.
Is Rumpelminz German?
Rumpelminz is German.
Rumpelminz is German.
But
it's also terrible, so we
Yes,
didn't get that
It
one.
is gross.
Yes. Fuck Rumpelminz.
All right, so everybody out there, get your fucking drinks ready, because this is the Cult Moo Radio Show, and that's how it works here, bitches. Cheers, everybody!
Dropping it in.
Woo! Woo! Ooh. Oh, good God.
Of course, these assholes finished first.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Oh.
Oh my God, you really get that Jaeger at the end of that.
Yeah.
Not a good mix.
No, I think there's a reason that nobody does German car bombs.
Okay, we're gonna have to re-examine the German car bomb next Marchtoberfest.
Yes.
I'm going to have to reevaluate my whole life after that.
That's something else, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, looks like everybody's else is enjoying the drinks out there. Thank you for partaking.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my.
Good God.
Oh my God. Okay.
God.
So that was just our starter drink. Following up with our starter drink to celebrate Marchtoberfest, because we made it up. It's our own holiday. We're going to do what we want.
Yeah.
We're
moving on to girly liqueur.
the kinky liquor.
Kinky liqueur. A naughty fusion of super premium vodka distilled 5 times with succulent mango, blood orange,
Yeah.
and passion fruit.
Succulent.
The color of this stuff is terribly girly. It looks like a unicorn pissed it out.
Yeah, it's pink, so it's right up my alley.
Hair pink.
Where's the drum kit?
Right.
Do I have that
I
one?
don't think we have one of those.
Holy
Son
shit.
of a bitch.
Why don't I have a rim shot?
You. Oh wait, no, that was different. Never mind.
Yeah, not rim job.
Oh,
Rim
my bad.
shot.
My bad.
Shot.
We all know where my mind's at, right? Woo.
All right, so moving on, besides our girly drinks, we are going to be talking to a Mr. Jeff Fu.
Yay.
I think I've heard of him before. You might know him.
Once or twice, maybe.
Once or twice. Seems to ring a bell.
Guy that does the things with the stuff sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
He's
Yeah.
actually
I
the
know that
bringer
guy.
of pain.
He's not the one that does all those redneck jokes. Not Jeff Foxworthy? No?
No, he's the get her done guy.
Ah, okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna call up Jeff Fu here really soon. We're gonna go over a little visit that we got cooking up in June, and I think you guys are all going to enjoy it.
Hopefully it's conjugal.
So why don't we get the deets and call up Mr. Fu here?
Wait, what? What's happening? Oh shit. Are we doing this? Are we doing this?
Is this shit going down right now?
Oh, do it live. My God.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Mr. Jeff Fu?
Hey.
Hello, Jeff.
Are you drunk yet?
Getting there. We're trying.
Please.
We're working on
Getting
it.
there. That means you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah.
This is a process here.
Let's see.
So how are you doing tonight, Jeff?
I'm doing pretty good. I just got home. It's
Nice.
funny because I messaged you guys and then I actually forgot that I was on the road.
Oh yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, they're gonna call me, but I don't even have Wi-Fi.
Oh, shit.
I'm in the middle of the freaking city.
Well, it's good we got a hold of you.
Yeah.
Glad you could make time in your busy schedule of bringing horrible things.
He's like sitting outside of somebody's
I
house
can
right
already
now.
hear the dread in Lofi's voice.
Yes. Yes.
It's there. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Feel it looming on the horizon.
So before we start on our talk about June, I got to hear more about this package you sent to the Deadly Sins. What all did you
Oh
give
no,
him?
we just sent one thing. He had asked me for the Szechuan peppers, and I just got a new shipment in, so I sent him a bag, and they'll do them on the show,
I
and
can't
hopefully
wait.
with what's left over, he'll make some kind of numbing wine.
Excellent. I can't wait because they're just dumb enough to do it.
And maybe they'll put it through that carbonation machine.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, that would be
Oh, my
ridiculous.
That's gonna be
fucking
awesome.
ridiculous.
That's going to be awesome.
Yep, it'll be interesting. I think they should do their show on the influence of those peppers. Because you sound totally different when you have no control over your tongue.
Uh-huh.
That's what she said.
Story of my life.
Yes, Crash Broke, it is the Soda Stream. They have a show called Operation Carbonation where they carbonate basically all kinds of weird shit.
I think just recently they did the hair pink.
They
didn't
did do the hair pink, which was first mentioned on our last Q&A, and it was Wero's drink that he made up that would be me. And it was, what was it? It was like a...
It was. Fuck, I can't remember now. It was like tequila and fire. I think it was basically like a margarita with fireball.
Yeah, it was a margarita fireball, but they put an entire bottle of, what is it? The
the agave nectar.
agave nectar.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
That was
agave nectar.
ridiculous. Oh my God.
It looked pretty gross.
I said they used Cuervo Gold, an entire bottle of agave nectar. I'm not sure exactly the ounces, but it was a considerable amount. I mean, all of you know about the size of the little honey bear. It was at least one of those, maybe more. And then they used like half a bottle of the Cuervo, half a bottle. It was Atomic Fireball Pinnacle Vodka because they couldn't do the
Wow.
they couldn't find the Fireball whiskey, or it was too expensive or something. I can't remember the exact reason for it, but yeah, it looked terrible. Looked terrible.
They got class. I mean, come on.
Yes.
Come on now.
Oh man. I do not envy them. There's no way in hell I would do that.
Upscale gentlemen.
I think they need to do the carbonated Sinar challenge.
Oh,
That would be an interesting one.
Sinar?
I like that idea. I want to see them do that.
Ooh.
But you know, like the instructions on those soda streams tell you not to carbonate anything except water. So I don't know
Those rules are meant to be
what the
broken.
rules like what the negative effects of using other stuff is, but props to them for
Isn't it just 'cause it,
reaching,
grows,
Yeah.
grows bacteria or something? Or-
grabbing that brass ring.
Yes. Necessity is the mother of invention.
So yeah, we enjoy the Deadly Sins. You guys should check them out.
Now, to get on to the whole trip,
Topic at hand, Mr. Jeff Fu. I believe you have something.
this has been, what, a couple years in the making now?
A little. It's been a while.
Yeah, we planned to go up last summer, and I guess Chris couldn't get the time off.
Fucking
I
Chris.
think was the stupid thing. And then this summer he sort of has the time off, but he has to go to a graduation first. So Matt and I are landing, I think, 2 days earlier than Chris.
Oh, okay.
Means I'm gonna have to wait a couple of days to rub his rugged man boobs. Makes me sad.
So in case anybody in the chat room has not heard yet, Reckless Eating is coming to Washington State, and we are going to get together and make sweet, sweet love.
Yeah. So does that mean we can't stink up your apartment or your place?
We can only stink it up with sex smells.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The air is gonna be thick.
We can't promise that.
Smells
Chris
like
already
sex
says
in
he
here.
wants to go hardcore.
Yeah. Oh boy.
All
I
right.
can only wonder what that means. Jesus Christ.
It's raw dog. Raw.
It's just going to be a pile of manly men and sweat and stink.
Maybe
gonna
El
be so
Flamo
good.
will come up too.
Ah, that'd be good.
El Flamo. God, he just rubs me the right way.
I know, right?
Down tonight.
So yes, we're super excited for that to happen. Can't wait for you guys to come up. We'll
has Matt talked to you about what he's thinking about for the main show?
No, I have not
No, actually-
heard about your guys' plans or what you want to do.
We were actually thinking of having you guys take on us and in Fear Pong 2,
Oh,
God.
Oh, crap.
which should be really, really interesting.
Yeah.
so what happens if because Wero can't get near Surstroming, so
Well, I was going to say we're not going to bring it, but I believe sometime in... Oh, no, wait. You guys might get actually... Shit, now you guys are going to get really, really lucky. My parents are going to Sweden. So, when they asked what I wanted them to bring back, I said, well, some canned fish would be nice. But unfortunately, they're coming back while we're in Seattle, so I think you guys really, really lucked out.
Yay.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm so
Yeah, but there's
happy.
still everything else.
You don't even know the look of relief on my face.
Okay, so I'm just saying, Lofi might have to be our alternate because he'll switch in anytime Wero can't eat something.
Yeah,
I'll
I
try
think
my
what we
best,
might do
but,
is we'll have, if there's going to be 10 items, we bring 5 items, and then you guys bring 5 items.
Okay.
Because that would make it fair.
We'll bring some Skittles.
Yeah, seriously.
Maybe a Baby Ruth.
Nothing from your
Hopefully some
depraved
s'more
world.
schnapps.
More schnapps?
Just remember, for every item that's really good out there, I'm going to make it twice as bad on the bad side.
Oh, damn. I'm going to bring a whole can of smoked oysters, tamarind candy.
Oh, dude, we need to get another block of that tamarind.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Tamarind.
We have tamarind concentrate that we can get from an Indian place.
That's pretty good.
I'm sure nasal napalm will be there. We'll probably have to do the silkworms just because they're easy and cheap.
That's good.
Beef bile because you guys haven't tried it yet.
Have not tried
Oh,
it.
thank you.
Sounds good.
Oh, I
If
will.
Sounds good.
Lofi's going to step in, maybe the century egg.
Yeah.
That noise.
I'm
Remember
down
how
with
much he loves
I'm
those.
down with some century egg.
You should see the look on his face
Get
right
some
now.
of that
Jeff.
shrimp paste too.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no,
God.
shrimp face.
I think that's still in our fridge, man.
Maybe some fermented
But
bean
the
curd.
one with the little kid on it.
Yeah, like the little kid playing with the shrimp.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's still in our fridge.
Yeah, that's a lot worse if you take a huge spoonful.
I kind of like it.
You're kind of sick. There's something wrong with you. Oh,
Oh,
man.
and on the other side of things, on the good side of things, I think what I might do is talk to our exotic meat guy, and you said if Late Chow's coming down, then
Yep.
I might have them send up a load of exotic meat for you guys.
That would be
And he
awesome.
can cook with something he's never cooked with before.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, hopefully they come down. It's
So yeah, I've already talked to them. That's the word.
Well, if not, then we can just do a grilling with Wero.
Yep, that would also be good.
that'd be
Do like a
fantastic.
lion steak or something.
Nice. Actually, this one butcher shop near my parents' house has some kangaroo and alligator and
Python?
python. We're not getting the python because it's like $70 for like a python.
Yeah, but we
steak.
don't actually have to pay for our meat.
Oh, really? Send it all. Give us all the meats.
We have a little arrangement with him, so I think it's just if we plug his website, and
done. What
wear
is it?
the
Tell
cap,
me what it is
his
now.
logo cap on the show, then it's free.
Sweet, dude. Yeah, let's make this happen. Late Chow's going to be there. Reckless Eating's going to be there. Cult Moo's going to be there. We're going to party, and we're going to film it, and I think you will all enjoy it.
I was thinking about trying to, because I think, was it Joe Park? He's a local guy.
Yeah, Joe Park's
I think
local.
Darren Wakamatsu, like, he lives closer to Oregon, but
He's
like,
in
they're
Or-
kind
yeah,
of
he
local.
said he might come up. That'd be cool to get a couple
Yeah,
of
we
competitive
might
games
actually
in
go
on.
down so we could visit Aaron on the way.
Gotcha. It'd be kind of cool to get, like, as many YouTube guys together and just have this big old shenanigans going on.
That would be pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, our 10th anniversary, which is going to be the day before we leave. We'll be spending up there, so we should do something fun.
Definitely.
Sounds good. Definitely sounds good.
Wero needs to wake up in a bathtub.
Wero will wake up in a bathtub, and Matt can drive you all around the city looking for Panda Express. And we can do another installment of How White is Matt Zion?
Yes! I can't wait for that to happen.
Oh man, yes, we need more tidbits, Jeff. We need more tidbits. We got to make this a
Okay,
thing.
let's see. The last thing, the last time I talked to him, he was all excited because it was burrito night. And I'm thinking, you eat burritos? And I told him, I bet it's a burrito. It's a bean and cheese burrito from like a hamburger joint. And he said, yes, it is.
Oh.
Was it Del Taco?
No, it wasn't Del Taco. It was just some hole-in-the-wall hamburger joint that serves purely American food. The only thing remotely burrito-like is the breakfast burrito or bean and cheese burrito. And that's what he gets there, and he thinks that's authentic Mexican food.
You might as well just go to 7-Eleven and pick up one of their burritos. It's just as
Exactly.
Mexican.
He gets so pissed when they put salsa inside of it.
Wow.
How dare you put that? I wanted to put ketchup on there.
Did you see that Taco Bell challenge he did with the new Cool Ranch Doritos Tacos Loco?
No.
We had this little plan because when the Cool Ranch Doritos came out, that's a huge, like, multi-million-dollar campaign. So I figure if we put a challenge out, it's going to get a ton of views.
Mm-hmm.
So you thought, oh yeah, I'll go out on opening day, and I'll film it that day, and we'll get it out that evening. So they decided to release a day early. So we bump up the plans. He goes out and gets some, except his tacos look really pathetic because he won't put anything inside of them. So it's just like a little squirt of meat with a little bit of cheese. And it just looks like a pathetic empty shell. And I'm thinking, if we're ever going to pick up advertising from Taco Bell, it's not going to be with those pathetic tacos.
That's right. I do remember watching that, and he was slow as all hell too when he was doing it. He's just like, oh, these tacos, I don't know, because it was like 5 or 6 of them that he did.
I think it was 5 of them.
Yeah, and like by about the third one, he's like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this.
You didn't even do like the big box of tacos?
No,
Come on.
it was-
No, he just did 5 of
was
the regular
ridiculous.
ones
It
with
was-
no veggies in them.
Basically, all it was just meat in the taco shell.
It was just like, a little meat and a little bit of cheese in a taco shell, and it looked pure. It looked empty.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if he scraped the meat out of all of them, he might have filled up one taco.
Yeah, I remember watching that now because I was pissed because he did mention the fact that they released them early, and I was like, you sons of bitches. You guys always get everything before we do up here in fucking
No,
South
you want to know
Alaska.
something really, really funny about that one? You guys know who Kevin Ross is?
No.
He's the one who did the Wrench Das Boot. He's one of our competitive
Okay.
eaters.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
And he was talking about, and I think he actually ended up doing a Cool Ranch taco thing, and he's like, oh man, I can't wait to get these. And I'm like, Kevin, you're in Temecula. That's the Taco Bell test kitchen. They've had them for 6 months.
Oh God.
And he's like, oh, I go to Taco Bell all the time, but not the one by my house.
What? That's just fail.
So all he had to do was go to the Taco Bell down his street, and he would have had them 6 months ago.
Wow.
He
He could have had the first review on YouTube.
Right? Can you imagine that? It'd be like, yeah, bitches. Yeah, bitches. What? I'm just.
See, that'd be cool. Like, we just filmed recently, like yesterday, the new Lay's chip flavors.
Yeah.
That just got here. Like, literally, like a...
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I
a
got
month
ours
ago,
about a
maybe?
week early. I was at the market and I got lucky.
Yeah, like, nothing comes out here early. It sucks.
It has to be something like purely regional to that area.
Yeah.
Like those stupid emerald nut things. Or almond
Deep fried
roca.
gooey duck or some
That's true.
shit.
Okay, just to interrupt this discussion for a second, we are getting demands to take shots,
Uh-oh.
spearheaded by the one and only Ben. Ben Fuller at the Northern Lights.
Of course it's Ben. God damn
Of
it,
course.
Ben.
In case you didn't know, Ben works at the Northern Lights radio station.
The University of Northern Colorado.
University of Northern Colorado Radio. University. Oh, God. What's happening to me? I'm choking to death.
Did you swallow your tongue? Good God, man.
Whoa. Anyways, Ben does radio Monday nights at 10 p.m. on uncradio.com. So he likes to drink a lot. I'm sure he's probably pretty fun to listen to also.
Just depends on whether he can drink on air, right?
Right? So, everybody, get your shots out. We're going to do this.
Drinking our kinky liquor.
Cheers.
For those of you who are curious, we still have some Jägermeister and Guinness in our shot glasses because it foamed up real nice. So that's on top of the girly drink. Let's see how this goes down.
It's an interesting flavor. It kind of tastes like Four Loko.
It tastes a bit like a pucker. It's like Four Loko pucker.
Yeah. That's weird.
Very sugary.
Weird.
Very sugary.
I'd also like to point out, while we're kind of like doing a quick aside here, 42 people in the chat room, 45 listeners. I think that's our all-time best.
We are
5
at an
more,
all-time
and
best.
we will break the radio station. Tell everybody. Come on,
Get
come
5
on.
more people in here.
I want to break this. Oh, 46. All right.
4 more.
Come
Just
on.
need 4 more.
We can do this. I want to see it happen.
We plugged the radio today, like earlier today. We give you guys like a week notice and nobody shows up.
There's like 5 people. What the hell?
And
Come
then
on.
like 2 hours ago we told you this would be here, and now 46 people are here.
47. Just keeps going up. Come on.
Whatever works.
I don't know what'll happen if we actually hit. I guess just people won't be able to listen. But like, yeah, this is
The universal impact.
fantastic.
Yeah.
We will
So thank
create
you,
a Crimson
thank you
Paintball
everybody who showed up. Thanks a lot. We love you guys.
Yes.
We
Now
love
back
our
to,
viewers.
Now back to Jeff, huh?
Back to Jeff.
How you doing there, big guy?
Oh yeah, are we still doing our How White is Matt Zion?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one of our big ones. The his pathetic taco.
That's pretty white.
That's
on
pretty
the,
white.
On the white scale, that's about 4 out of 5 matte faces.
Yes. Oh, and we filmed the first episode of my new ramen review show.
Oh.
I figured let's do something fun. So I have to film at his place, and of course, no chopsticks. Do you know how depressing it is to see me eat ramen with a fork?
Wow.
That's pathetic. I felt so ashamed.
Holy crap.
Seeing a
I think
samurai
I'm
with a
gonna get
parasol.
banned from China.
Like, it's one thing to watch me eat it because like I'm white and I'm supposed to eat it with a fork. But no.
But in our house, we have not only do we have metal chopsticks, we have wood chopsticks. Like
yes, we have several different pairs of chopsticks. It's
I
mostly
got the
just
big
out of
plastic
convenience.
yes.
You know what's even worse is some of the noodle bowls that I bought actually include chopsticks, but he accidentally left them behind when he moved. So we only had what we bought that day, and it did not include chopsticks.
My whiteness rejects them.
Oh man. God,
That
Matt.
is beautiful. That
Matt.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
Matt,
Oh, and when we
Matt.
went shopping that day, we decided to go to the 99 Ranch Market because that's where all the Asians go to shop. And he takes me to the whitest one possible, which is like next to a dollar store.
The 99-cent ranch next to the dollar store.
Yes.
That makes my head hurt.
Yeah. You know, and it's a nice, orderly parking lot. You don't have to worry about getting run over by other bad Asian drivers.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question.
So weird.
You have a 99-cent ranch, and then
Well,
the
it's not.
dollar
It's not.
store.
It's just called 99 Ranch. It's not a 99-cent ranch.
Oh,
That's what
okay,
Matt
okay,
calls
Oh,
it.
okay.
I see. I was gonna ask if that extra penny actually deterred people from going to the dollar store.
It probably would in a real Asian neighborhood.
I see. I see.
We are pretty cheap.
Oh man, that's terrible. I must say, like going down because Owajimaya in Bellevue, it's located right next to the Total Wine. That is by far the worst parking lot because for one, the parking lot, like the aisles are narrow, the stalls are narrow, and nobody can drive, and it's, I mean, just trying to park and trying to walk from your parking spot to the store, you're putting your life at risk, man. It's dangerous as all hell. I've almost gotten run over a few different times. Don't know why I said that. Just felt like saying it. I think I'm feeling the fucking car bomb here.
I like Wajimaya too, but good lord, they charge a lot. I went
Yeah,
to get
it's
some
overpriced, but it's the only place in Seattle that I've ever found a live king crab. And I spent, I believe, about $150 on it, and it was worth every penny.
Oh, I
Really?
bet.
Really? Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, because I had never had one alive before. And
man.
that sucker was glorious. It probably took two people 2 days to eat it because there was so much meat on that sucker.
Yeah.
It was about 12 pounds.
I want to go to there.
Yeah.
Do you know if
that
it
sounds
was
pretty
Arctic or Southern?
It was
Alaskan?
it was a red. So I'm guessing
that's-
it was
that's
probably
Arctic.
one of the shipments from Alaska and not from Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the original Wajimaya that was up. It was a little bit closer to us, but it wasn't nearly as good. And then they moved to a new location, which is a little bit farther away. But like they've got this huge ass like live fish tank where there's, I don't know, how big would you say that thing is? Probably like 1,000 gallons worth of freaking water.
It's
This is
big.
the
It's
Wajimaya?
huge. Yeah.
Yeah, they have several different tanks. They probably have about 12 300-gallon tanks.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
1,000. That's close.
and they got-
Have you guys ever been to the Oak Tree Market in Shoreline?
Nope.
Negatory.
That's the location where the old Larry's used to be before they went out of business, and some Asian market took it over. They have huge live tanks there, but they're all kind of scummy because it's Asian market. They're cheap. So it's like the dirty version of Uwajimaya.
It's gonna be like that one place that we went to there in Chinatown in New York.
Oh
all that
yeah,
stuff.
that was
It
the
was
best.
like-
They had like turtles and tanks and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's the exact same thing. Except, the nice thing is they're cheaper. So when I bought a whole bunch of a load of live jumpies, live shrimp, it was like half the price of everywhere else. It was like $7 a pound instead of 15.
Do you do dancing prawns?
Jumpies.
Well, since we nicknamed that jumping one Jumpy
I was
on
gonna
our
say, was that the
little
one
main
that made
show, why
Matt
not?
cry? As he killed it.
Chris is really weird about that kind of stuff. He doesn't realize that it's easier to just rip it in half.
Right.
Don't peel off the shell, leave it in one piece, and then show it its own body.
Boo! No.
That's kind of a no-no.
Come on, man.
Just so you folks know, I'm a really big proponent of like a humane death of seafood.
Yeah, I am
I
too.
work in seafood, and I can tell you, I've seen some really gnarly things going on with people and their seafood. So please do not throw live crabs and lobsters into a pot of boiling water. It's just not good for them.
It's so much fun to hear them scream, though.
If you want to, I'll show
No.
you. How
their
to
fear
do it
makes them
humanely.
tasty.
Yeah,
Exactly.
seriously.
Just take a knife and cut your lobster down the middle. If you're doing a crab, crabs actually will taste better if you clean them first.
Yeah.
So just separate the head from the body. It'll sever the stem, whatever brain stem there is.
Yeah, I got a good method for that. It's called the Alabama curb stomp. Right?
Oh, you do that? All I do is, that little the little tail underneath?
Yeah.
I just
that's
peel that thing off and the shell pries right off.
Well, they have 2 nerve centers under there. So if you can, you get all their arms and legs in each of your hands, just so that you have, a good grip on them so they don't fall off or anything. And then you bash them right underneath where their mouth is, like against a hard surface, and take the entire top off. That severs both their nerve centers, and they're dead instantly. So it's like, that's my favorite method. So
No, I don't. I do the same thing, except I can just rip them open with my hands without brute force.
yeah, I want to see it. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Because I do have to deal with them, and I want to
just-
make sure.
You just like American History X. Like,
There's a new show
Ed
for
Norton to that guy?
reckless eating
Yes, I
right
did.
there. It's
Holy
Jeff Who
shit.
Kills Animals.
Yeah, seriously.
Right. Holy crap!
I think we got a good lineup for you guys. Jeff Who Kills Animals.
Yeah.
How White is Zion?
Chris has to do something.
Yeah, we need
I
one
haven't
for
figured
Chris.
out one for Chris yet.
We'll have to get some inspiration here.
Oh, fuck.
Everybody!
That was a short one.
You know, Louis never offered to share Roadkill with me, but it seems like he ended that series. It did well the first time, and then that was pretty much it.
I think his handlers kind of said, you know what, maybe we shouldn't be doing this anymore.
Well, he did it in the UK. He did a lot of research, and he hasn't gotten sick from that. Word has it that he had a bad reaction to the beef bile, and he thought it was the beef bile, but I think it was the fish eggs that he left in the fridge for like 6 weeks.
Oh, God.
Did he make his own stink eggs?
So he might have, but they were soaking in wasabi oil.
Ooh.
So he filmed that in the beef bile, and he said about an hour after that he became violently ill.
Yeah,
And
I'm guessing
had
it
his
was
head in the trash
eggs.
can and threw up all over the place.
Did he use any salt in those eggs to actually preserve them?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
I
it
think
was
they were
more
just
than likely
floating in
eggs.
oil.
Yeah, that's not good enough.
Yeah,
Kind of
and
need
that's
to
what I
cure
think
things.
made him throw up.
Yeah. Probably that one.
Good God.
Anyway, everybody get your shots out. Time to drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
You heard it here, folks. Beef bile is not Batman approved.
Oh, I always wondered.
You know, actually, that stuff is better the second time around.
It's like pucker.
Yeah,
It's grossing me out. It's way too.
Beef bile
sugary.
is not better the second time around.
Ah, I see. I see.
no, we're talking about our girly shots.
Our kinky
No.
liquor.
You know, we're gonna have to film an episode of Russian Roulette up there.
Yes.
I have to figure out what to do.
That's an okay. What do you think the pairing for the Drink of Destiny should be? Should it be me and Zion, or me and Chris, or Zion and Lofi, or like what do you think your ideal?
Pink and Chris have to be on opposite teams.
All right, we can do that.
Is this like a group Drink of Destiny?
Well, I was just thinking like
Are we playing doubles?
just the normal Drink of Destiny, you know. So it'd be like me versus Matt, or
I think we should just get it all in there. Like Drink of Destiny, we can film a whole bunch in a
just
row.
do just
every
everybody.
combination.
Yeah, we should do every combination.
Let's do tournament style.
That's I mean, like I'm planning on taking the entire from the 3rd to the 15th. Or, no, it's not that long. 3rd to
Yeah,
the
Chris arrives on the 5th, and I think we're leaving on the 11th.
Okay, yeah. So like I'm planning on taking that entire time off. So it's like we've got plenty of time to do whatever the hell we want to do.
That's really cool. I think probably on the 6th we'll be in Seattle somewhere, and then we'll film like every day after that with you guys.
That sounds like a fucking plan. Do you, I
Yes,
remember as we
indeed.
were talking about we still doing everything like in Gig Harbor, or are you doing it everywhere, or like what's the plan?
You know, we'll probably do Drink of Destiny and all that stuff at your place. If you want to do the main show over in Gig Harbor, that's fine. We still need to figure out whether we have to mail stuff up or if we can buy it there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, luckily, I remember where to buy everything, but I don't know if some of the special stuff, if I still have my sources or not.
Gonna have to make a trip to what is it? Marina Market up there in Paulsbo and get some stuff.
We might. I think the only thing that Matt wants to put you guys on with that stuff is that licorice that I found. The one that made everyone close to puke.
Licorice.
I don't remember that one.
That
I
would
bet
be
Loki
like
would
the-
love it.
I love licorice.
Yeah, I mean, most people don't have an issue with it, but they said they hated licorice, so I spent a whole afternoon taste testing licorice. And anything that made me think twice about swallowing, I sent to them.
So
And they did a fan package. They were really sorry
like
they did it.
like the double zalts or the salmiakkis or
Yeah.
like
No,
the-
stronger than that. This one was, I think, like a bay leaf. It tastes like burnt licorice with bay leaf mixed in.
oh god,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound very
Yeah, anything just like salty, bitter, and burnt, I had sent down.
Might be a good flavor.
Yeah, that one fan package that we had that had all the salmiak
vampire
and
pillars.
yeah, the pillars and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
they
That
were-
was
They were gross. Like, I mean,
Hey, I see a comment in the chat room that says "We sucks dick," and that's actually true. We've done penis twice on our show,
that's right. That is a
so thank you
statement
for
of
noticing.
bravo, Foo, bravo. That is fantastic. Wait, what? Because he's the hero Wero deserves. What? What is going on right now? Ben, are you drunk?
Ben does. I'm sure Ben's drunk, and I approve.
Yay.
Air Pink approves this drunkening.
Because he's the hero Wero deserves, but not the one it needs right now. So we'll feed him because he can take it. Because he's not our hero. He's the silent groundskeeper, a watchful protector, a dark knight. Thank you, Ben.
That I believe that is Gary Oldman's
You know, I do believe that
ending narrative.
drunk Batman Wero needs to meet El Flamo.
Oh,
Oh,
That
that's
has to
perfect.
happen.
That is perfect.
I forgot about Drunk Batman.
Me too.
Drunk Batman and El Flamo.
Drunk Batman definitely has to happen again. Batman!
They'll stare at each other across like an empty
Our
room.
eyes will meet.
Their eyes
Yes.
will meet. You'll hear the harps playing in the background, and they'll run at each other in slow motion.
Yes. And they'll do a reenactment of When Harry Met Sally.
Yes. And then the rusty trombone.
Well, that comes first.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
That's the initiator.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
do we have
That's how
to
we
fuzz
shake.
out a Dutch rudder on YouTube, or is it allowed?
Wait. I think that might be against their TOS, but I could be wrong. We'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I'll ask them. I actually have emails to actual YouTube people now, ever since we did that beta test with them.
Nice.
So they actually know who we are, and we get invited places.
That's pretty good.
One of these days. One of these days. She's not cool enough yet. But after we
Yeah.
hang out.
You know what was funny is when we went to that last YouTube meetup in December, they didn't know who we were. And even though they sent a confirmation email, they told Matt, "You're not on the list, go away."
Wow.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Whatevs.
It was really funny because KP got in, no problem. Death Toll got in, no problem.
What?
And somehow with Matt, no, not on the list.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Wait,
Wow.
what?
They probably found out how white he was.
I
Yeah,
know.
they're like, nope. You eat ketchup on your tacos.
That would bar
Yeah, that was an
anybody from
interesting
any
one.
of that.
I still have no idea what was going on there. So the last time I was down at YouTube, I made sure that we were in the computer.
Yeah. It's like, hey, we're a thing. We're big.
Yep.
I think it's okay. So KP got in, no problem. And yet KP can't have a single fucking video processed. Like, that's weird. It's like every freaking video
Yeah,
that
he
they
probably
put up.
just needs to join a network because you get instant monetization. But you have to sign over a percentage for that.
We actually...
And that's the big...
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, that's the big deal with that thing. So, I don't know. I don't know if he's ever willing to do something like that because it's like a year commitment, I think, for a contract, and who knows if he's going to be doing this in a year.
We actually got a thing. I'm pretty sure it was just some dude trying to troll and or maybe try to steal our account, hoping that we were gullible enough. But it's like, hey, I'm so-and-so from this company. We do Epic Meal Time and this other this other channel and this other channel, which they were all the same. They're kind of linked within the same group, but this particular guy, you go to his channel page on YouTube and he had like a couple of videos of him like jumping his dirt bike or some. It was just some lame ass dude. And then we went to the actual website and we're like looking, and it's like, okay, this guy's name is nowhere. So we just kind of ignored it.
He's also an African prince, and if you
Yeah,
give him
well, that's kind of
$1,000
what
now,
I'm thinking it was. It was one of those, it's
Yeah.
like, hey, like, I'm stuck here in Zimbabwe, and if you just ship me $1,500, I'll give you twice that amount back.
Yeah.
It's amazing how some of these, it's like, dude,
Or he won the Nigerian lottery. You never know.
Yeah.
you know what?
You know, one day I
won
want to
that
go to
once.
Nigeria and play the actual lottery.
Wouldn't that be
That's
awesome
on
if
my
you won?
bucket list.
Yep.
You just go there.
FYI, everybody, the internet has a big dick, and it will fuck you. So be careful.
So lube up.
Here it comes. Be ready to accept.
Just relax.
It can be
It'll
raining
all be
pussy,
better.
and I'll still get hit with a dick.
Oh shit.
So, do you guys have any other big names coming up on your show there? Like,
Yeah.
we've seen the Furious Pete's and the LA Beasts and the
I think we need
The
to get
Food for
LA
Louis.
Beast back for something slightly different. Our next one, I think we're going to do something with Chuck from the Bronx. Because
Yay.
Chuck has plugged us before. He didn't actually say he plugged us, but some people said he sent us over.
That just kinda sounds
So
scary.
I think we had him agree to take on the LA Beast challenge of wasabi oil with Cheetos.
Oh, nice. That sounds awesome.
And I have no idea why I agreed to that.
Dude, Chuck does some crazy shit.
Yes,
Yep.
he's
Yes,
out of,
but have you
out of
seen
control.
have you seen what LA Beast does?
Yes.
And if he can't do it,
Yes.
there's going to be issues.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool because like Chuck, he did the cinnamon challenge on Jay Leno, which like apparently Jay Leno just has like these random YouTube guys on there now. Like I'm not sure what the hell the deal is, but he had Chuck on there originally, or first I guess. It's the first one I saw. And now, just recently, LA Beast, he tweeted a picture of him being
Yeah,
back in
he
his place.
chugged a whole bunch of eggs.
Is that what he did? I didn't
Yeah,
actually
it
see what
was
he did.
18
but-
raw eggs.
Oh,
And you know
man.
what? That was an interesting one because they wanted him because of what he did on YouTube, but they didn't even introduce his YouTube alias of LA Beast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just used his full name.
Oh shit.
And they didn't even say he had a YouTube channel or anything else. So, yeah, it was cool, but
Yeah,
they
it's
could
kind
have
of a
plugged him a
dick
little
move.
bit better.
Yeah.
They didn't let him go full retard like he wanted to.
Oh yeah. You just have to cut loose sometimes.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that. Those kinds of appearances really do you much good, anyways. Like,
Yeah,
I know
looked at
Chuck.
his numbers, and they didn't really help at all.
Chuck was on there, and his numbers didn't really go crazy
Yeah.
from it or
I mean,
anything.
it was cool to see like a fellow.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to
YouTuber,
see them
but-
on there, and Chuck's a
Oh
really
yeah,
cool guy.
definitely. There's a comment in there that we should do something with Shoe Nice. We have absolutely no problems with that. We would love to do something with Shoe Nice. I just don't want to be in a room alone with him.
Does he give you that put the lotion in the bucket sort of vibe?
Sort of.
Yeah.
He's one of those like really, really creepy people.
Yeah. I am.
I don't even know what to
trying
say
not
about
push
Shoe
this
Nice,
subject.
man.
Yeah.
He's an interesting individual.
Yeah, there was a bit of a conversation we had about Shoe Nice before this started. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys
Did
remember
you guys see that recent documentary that came out?
I can't
heard
say
about
as I have.
it. I heard about it through another YouTuber, but I haven't actually seen it myself. But I heard all kinds of things. And,
It was interesting. It was almost like a little PR stunt. It paints him in as good a picture as you can paint for a documentary.
I see.
So it doesn't go into any of the really weird stuff.
Huh.
Oh, let's see. And Bill says he's going to eat my dick. Good luck finding it. I'm Asian.
Oh God, I was not expecting that, Jeff. I was not expecting that. That was fantastic. He drinks retard. Yes, retard.
I still want some retard.
I
That
know.
sounds good.
I want some retard.
Sounds tangy.
You know,
And
Furious
maybe it's
Pete, he comes by LA every once in a while, but I think he's basically in that mindset of he's not going to just fly over. He needs to get paid to fly over. So we usually catch him when he's doing other stuff.
I was gonna say, wasn't he supposed to come and meet you guys during like VidCon?
Yeah, he didn't actually end up going to VidCon. Something weird happened, and he ended up, the trip fell through.
Okay.
So we had him at a later date when he went to go film something else.
Yeah,
So this time I think he'll actually be there. He's at Playlist right now. I saw him in Louis' vlog.
Oh, okay.
That's another interesting thing that I want to get your guys' opinion on. You know, Louis is kind of a free spirit and goes off and does weird stuff. So he went to South by Southwest a couple days before I did. And I get a message from him a couple days later saying, well, I think I'm going to stay here. I don't know if I want to go back to LA. You know, I think he asked me, are you going to Orlando to Playlist after this? And I'm thinking, aren't you going to fly there? And he's like, no, I don't have a ride. I'm thinking maybe I'll hitchhike.
What?
And it's like, okay, you're living in LA. You go to Texas for a show. You have to get to Orlando in like a week and a half. Shouldn't you have arranged this ahead of time?
Probably.
Yeah, you know, I see a lot of tweets from him where he's like, "Hey, I'm like in Texas and I need somewhere to sleep.
Well, yeah,
Anybody out
yeah.
there?"
There was
He,
just
he actually
the other
slept in
day
his
that
car
was
one
that way.
night. He was homeless,
Oh boy.
and he was okay with that.
He's a
And I think the next night he was at a concert, and some girl offered to have him stay at her place, and you know her mom picked them up. So of course that was a little awkward. Would you do something like that?
Some 14-year-old girl's like, I love food for
no.
Louie, Mommy. Let's go pick him up.
Yeah.
No, that's a little bit weird.
We're gonna find Jesus for you, boy.
No, actually, that whole house was filled with Jesus stuff.
I know.
And the girl warned him that her mom liked to walk around naked.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That's a mixed message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I
Kind
of
might
like the
do
Last
that, but not
Temptation of
necessarily
Christ,
for, like,
sort
the
of.
Cult Moo channel. I just like to do that type of thing, but... Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a
That
little
it
weird.
seemed like a really, really interesting way to see America. Just thinking, oh, I'm just going to hitchhike here. I don't have any place to stay.
Yeah.
I would probably actually make plans, but he's not really like that.
I mean, like, I've talked to people and heard of people just, that's what they do. It's like they'll start in Washington State and they'll hitchhike all the way to fucking Maine or something.
Sounds dubious to me.
You know what? Starting in Washington State is probably the worst thing possible. You know how many serial killers that we had up there?
Right?
That's the place where you'll end up one day. Start from, like, Florida.
Yeah, you can go on
So-
the opposite
so
side
somewhere
and then
else,
go
yeah.
west.
I've heard
don't wanna
some
go
pretty
west to
silly
east.
things about Florida.
Yeah, that's bad when you're like, start in Florida. That's
Yeah.
the good option.
Yeah.
Like you go
Start
up
as
from
far
there,
away as
apparently.
possible from Washington State.
That's where the zombie face eaters are.
Although, none of us are ladies of the night or ladies at all, so we might not have to worry about the serial killer so much.
Yeah. But
I don't think they're that
Louis-
choosy overall.
Louis got nice long hair. I mean, between
yeah,
Texas
that's
and
true.
California,
That's
he's
true.
gonna find out what cornholing is. He's gonna find out what all that stuff is. So I don't know.
So it'll be interesting when he. I think he says he wants to come back to L.A., but who knows? Maybe he's going to try to hitchhike on a cargo ship over back to the UK.
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't surprise me at all if he did something crazy like
Just on
that.
some old steamer ship. Just
Yeah.
he's hucking
Yeah.
cargo.
He'll have a knapsack at the end of a stick, sort of 40s.
They'll get hijacked by Nigerian pirates, and we'll see a Food for Louis where he's eating kidnapped food.
On this episode of Food for Louie, I eat Somali pirate.
Yes. So it's interesting hanging around with him. I can't leave. There's no way I could lead that kind of lifestyle, but it's really interesting to see someone else do it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm more of the, I'll book a hotel.
Yeah.
Yes, I actually want. I want to have some. And the thing is, with the money that it takes to go from place to place, when you don't make plans like that, you actually end up spending more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. You plan in advance, you can get stuff for the cheap.
Yeah, I think when he decided he was going to South by Southwest, it was like 2 days before it started.
Christ.
So he had to buy an airline ticket with 48 hours notice.
Yeah.
This shit's happening.
What would have been a $50 ticket? $1,000.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens. Our tickets to see you guys, I think they're only $186 round trip,
That's not too bad.
and that includes the tax.
That's pretty good.
So it's $93 each way.
I said, wasn't like our plane tickets when we went down to Vegas, weren't they like $75 or something? But like the hotel was just super expensive.
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
That was like years ago.
Yes. Yeah,
Starting to
it
sound
was.
like freaking a couple of 60-year-olds.
Back in the day.
Huh?
It's
Why did you
I
say-
only paid this much for my plane tickets. It was less than I spent on food for the entire year because I only eat 3 bites every meal.
Yeah, that probably means that our trip up to see you guys might actually be cheaper than VidCon.
That'd be sweet.
Good deal. That saves all
Yeah.
the money for all the
VidCon
gross
is
items.
freaking expensive. It's like $100 a ticket. Hotels about $200 a night.
God damn.
Parking's another like $40 or $50 a day.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, if we do that, we'll just sleep on my at
I'll just
your
like
house.
stay at Zion's, yeah. Just sleep on his floor.
Crash with Louis somewhere. He'll find like someone's house that you guys can all stay at.
We'll just roll with him. Like Louis.
You know what? For the experience, that maybe once. Try that once. Just be at
It would be interesting because of the crowd that they hang out with. Now, VidCon's actually good for that. There's certain people on YouTube that are basically so famous, and it doesn't mean famous in terms of subs. It just means famous in terms of screaming teenage girls that won't leave you alone. That type of famous. Usually you can't do a meetup. When I did that little meetup in January with like Louie and Sawyer and Sear and all them,
Oh, I remember
and Sam
that video.
Pepper,
That was ridiculous.
we almost got arrested.
Yeah.
So, that was really, really interesting. But they said at VidCon that doesn't happen because there's so many famous YouTubers that the crowds get spread out.
Gotcha.
So instead of having, like 1,000 girls or 1,500 girls come to greet you, it's more like maybe 100 per person.
I don't know. It'd be pretty cool to have 1,000 girls.
Mm-hmm.
Have a
Still
full
like
harem.
100 more
Yeah,
girls that are
that's
running
pretty
up to
much.
meet us
Well, they
right
were all
now.
underage.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
that's something.
that was the weird thing about the
Notice.
meetup. I don't know if you've ever seen this kind of meetup before, but when you see a 13-year-old groping like one of the guys you're hanging out with, that's kind of
No, that's creepy. That's weird.
that's
a little
bad. I mean,
weird.
I saw some 13-year-old with her hand totally up Sam's butt crack.
Up his butt crack or down his butt crack? There's a completely
I
different...
think it was all the way up his butt crack.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
It was that kind of thing. And I think
Was to
at
the
one
elbow.
point he leaned over to Sear and asked, "Are you grabbing my balls?" And Sear said no. And turns out it was the girl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all
Wow,
these
wow,
like
wow.
13 to 16-year-old girls that were just groping everybody there.
Yeah.
And the
that's a
LAPDs,
time.
they were there saying, well, you guys need to hire security, and there's all these underage girls there. We don't really trust you with them. And I'm kind of thinking, we need your protection from them.
Right.
It's not the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
we're
is
getting.
ridiculous.
Just open your eyes and look at what's going on 10 feet in front of you.
Yeah. Just to cut you off for a second, we are getting more demands for shots
Yeah.
and drunk hosts. Okay, let's do a double shot this time.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
This stuff is weak.
Let's do this, guys.
Yeah.
There's number one.
Yeah, people are getting belligerent about the shots.
I know,
No
right?
kidding, dude.
It's like, get it down your gullet.
Apparently we're being very boring.
funny,
Zero
motherfucker.
Chaos Fire says, weirdest drunk you have ever made or drank. That would be the jelly from whole chicken in a can mixed with kiwi strawberry juice.
See, the weirdest drunk I've ever made was Lofi. He's pretty weird when he's drunk.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, yeah, I don't know.
I think 10 minutes after that, I was on the toilet.
Ew.
That thing flushed the system like nothing else.
That'll clean you.
Yeah,
I almost had liftoff.
weirdest drink is definitely like every episode of Drink of Destiny.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
But we're doing double shots. Everybody, pull out your shots. Woo! Okay, Omi wants us to get
is your
belligerent.
strumming really that bad? Depends on who you ask. I didn't think it was that bad.
I think it's pretty bad. We watched the show, the Andrew Zimmern, the new one in America, Bizarre Foods America,
Yes.
and I forget, he was like in Alaska or something,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
did this thing that I've wondered if you've ever looked into it. It's called stink eggs and stink head, and
Yeah,
basically,
that just rotting salmon heads.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I've actually had that before. It's not bad at all. There's not that much rot to it because, up there the weather's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order to get that level of stink, say like with the Carl, it needs a lot more heat and a lot more time.
Ah, I see.
Interesting.
Seemed like
Yeah,
Andrew
I
Zimmern
didn't think
did
that
not
was that
enjoy it.
bad. Someone actually offered to send us muck tuck, which I really
heard
want to
of
do
it.
on the show,
Never
but
heard of
I
it.
don't think that's legal.
What is that?
Whale.
Oh,
Whale,
right.
whale blubber. And I don't think you can
as far
consume
as I
whale stuff in
know-
the United States.
Yeah.
I know you can sell it if you're a member of the
I was
tribe.
gonna say you have to be.
You have to be like Native
Native.
Alaskan or something to even handle that kind of stuff. But I think in terms, like, he can send it to us and we can try it, but there's no way we can like legally eat it on YouTube without getting banned.
Yeah, yeah. Isn't there a tribe in Washington that's allowed to hunt whale?
Probably.
Yeah.
I remember them
I know
having a
Native
big stink
Native
about it.
Alaskans are allowed to do stuff with muktuk during festivals.
Yeah. God damn it! What was it? The Salish tribe, I think.
One of them. I remember they were having they let them actually kill a whale, and there's
Yeah.
a bunch of protests and stuff. But they're only allowed like once every so many years or something.
Yeah, and they have to do it within the native tradition. Like they can't use guns and.
Yeah, they got to go out in like a canoe.
Yeah, they can't do it with tradition or.
They need to give the
weapons.
whale a fighting chance.
Yeah.
Darcy
kill
knows.
some of them off.
Yeah, I think was it like humpback that they were getting? I think.
Yeah, something sort of common.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but yeah, one of them from here in Washington. I really hate to do this, but I have a very pea-sized girly bladder. I must urinate. So we're gonna have to take a break here, real quick, like.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'll play a song, and then we'll be right back with Jeff Fu and all you fine people.
Nice.
So, yeah, BRB. Yo.
To answer you, Crash, both.
Can't be at your computer but want to listen to KP Radio? You can tune into us 24 hours a day, including our live shows right from your smartphone. From your Android Market or iPhone App Store, search Shoutcast and download the free Shoutcast or Xia Live app right now. Then search KP Radio to stay connected with us on the go.
I love how none of these things exist anymore.
What's up, bitches? We're back.
Where was the obligatory Seattle?
Seattle.
That's
My favorite part. I love doing that. Not only are we back, but we are back faster, stronger. We have the technology.
Uh-huh.
We have Fireball.
No more of this pussy shit. We are done with
Seattle.
that. Yes.
We have made it our mission to get so drunk that we just forget we're doing radio.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be really great because I have to go to work tomorrow. So this is gonna be interesting.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
It's science, Wero.
Science.
We are experimenting.
I'm just glad that I'm like at the I'm leaving couple hours past like last call, so like most of the cops are already pulling over all the drunks, so like I'm kind of skirting by as all the cops are preoccupied.
You are the overflow.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. It's great.
Yes, we are doing exactly what we do every radio show. There, tis.
What? What?
Everybody, break out your drinks.
Here it comes.
No, I wish tomorrow was double time and a half because it's Palm Sunday. My work only believes in 4 holidays, and that depends on what holiday they decide to believe in at any particular time.
What the hell is Palm Sunday?
It's
Yeah.
Easter. It's the Sunday before Easter.
Fuck it, Easter.
Yeah. Like sometimes we get paid for Christmas, sometimes we get paid for Thanksgiving, sometimes we get paid for 4th of July, and I think maybe every now and then we get paid for New Year's. But that just depends on the year.
What, do they just use a dowsing rod and a calendar or some shit?
Dude, my work is so retarded sometimes. It's ridiculous. It's fucking forget about it.
Yeah. Anyway, we still have Jeff Fu on the line. How are you doing, Jeff?
Yes, we do. Oh, before I forget, Mr. Bellini Puke Show, Robert Morris.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Oh shit.
Happy birthday, Bellini Puke.
Yes, I believe he's like 29.
Oh, he's still a youngin'.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember what it was like being 29.
I don't.
I guess I can't say that because I'm still 29 for a week.
Yeah, I'm still 29 too,
I
and
haven't
I don't
been
remember.
29 for a long time.
Thanks for making me feel old as shit, you motherfuckers.
Lofi's old.
This is when we learn Lofi is 52.
Oh, 52. I feel flattered.
You just what is it? Chuck's 53, I think. Right?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think he's 55 now.
55. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
A young whippersnapper.
All right. So are we?
Oh, surprise shots.
Oh god.
Woo!
Fireball and Jaeger is a good combo.
We are getting it done over here.
Was that what you guys did? I thought you guys did 2 shots. Okay, fuck it.
Oh, yeah, more.
I guess I got another one ready then for later.
Ah.
Whew. So
No, I thought you guys. Go ahead.
I believe Lofi came prepared today, and he wants to share a few news stories with us.
We do have some topical news stories for March. All the things that we may have missed in the meantime since our last radio show.
Man, I wish I had that sound. The
yeah, Lofi is way more prepared than what we are, considering we're the ones actually hosting the show.
Nah.
Oh wait! This just in: shots are Batman approved.
Shot.
Woo!
Yes. Was that some Ric Flair shit going on? Okay. All right. Since you played that audio file, and it was related to the WWF, it was, right? Was that Ric
Actually,
Flair?
that was just me going woo.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, since we started off on that note, we have to get one sad thing out of the way. Does anybody remember Paul Bearer?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Paul Bearer,
Oh, yeah.
a.k.a. William Moody, died in Alabama March 6th, unfortunately. He was the guy who sort of built the career of Kane and Undertaker, if any of you remember back to your youngin' days where you would watch fucking professional wrestling with all the rest of the retards.
That was actually within the era when I watched
Yeah.
wrestling.
And this guy brought a lot of charisma and life to the entertainment aspect of wrestling, and he was really cool. He would have that guy, he'd be that guy with the voice that was like, "Oh, I've got this urn, and I came in it for 12 years, and I'm walking around with it." You know, but, yeah, he was, like, really cool, sort of just character that you could watch as a kid and be like, all right, you know, this is a guy I want to see again. Yeah, he was a real-life Undertaker for 5 years.
No shit, I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, and he did not at all have the power that he would have during wrestling. He was a really cool guy in life, apparently. Described as an upbeat person who always made time for fans and friends. So that was Paul Bearer,
Yeah.
a.k.a. William Moody.
That was sad news. I remember hearing about it.
Now, is it just like, was his look? Was it kind of like Gomez Adams-y? Was that kind of
Sort
his
of.
thing?
Yeah,
'Cause, like
he
he reminded me of that. I don't know if that's what he was going for necessarily.
Yeah. He
but
was kind of a little bit of a heavy set, like very pale and pallor sort of guy because he'd put on a lot of makeup. But you know, that was all part of the act, and he put on a good show.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
definitely,
So
definitely.
we have to definitely do a shot for Paul Bearer. So
All
pass
right.
that shit around because I know you guys probably enjoyed him as much as I did.
oh,
when we
this
were
is going to be a
kids.
rough day at work tomorrow.
Let's pour one
Yeah,
out
yeah.
for our dead homie, and by pour out, I mean pour out into my mouth.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
We definitely have to salute. I'm hoping this man made as much of an impression on your fantastical childhood as mine. Oh. Sorry. I'm a little bit further away from the mic. The shots are starting to affect my performance.
Yeah, Raj.
All right.
All right, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
There's nothing better than ice cold fucking fireball.
Oh, I love
it.
it.
Goes down
Holy
so smooth.
shit.
Love it. How about you, Jeff? Did you ever get into wrestling?
Somewhat, but that was like way back when you know Hulk Hogan and you know Andre the Giant, King Kong Bundy, and all those guys were around.
But Paul Bearer came out around the same time. Like, I dropped out of wrestling a long time ago. Do you remember
That was
this
sort
guy?
of like the tail end of when I was still watching
He was like
wrestling.
late 80s, early 90s, wasn't
He
he?
could have been. Like, Undertaker came out definitely just after Earthquake, I think.
Okay.
So it was like in that epic struggle of Hulk Hogan versus some, you know, supernatural being, which it always seemed to turn out to be. Like, I remember him going up against Zeus and the Ultimate Warrior, and it's like the other guy always had some fucking, you know, some crazy
Yeah, well, like,
shit
cause,
going
like I
on.
remember there was the NES game. It was like WWF Ultimate Wrestling or something like that,
Uh-huh.
and you had like Andre the Giant, Bam Bam Bigelow.
That's going way back.
Yeah,
sir.
fucking Macho Man. You had Hulk Hogan. You had
Shout out to Macho Man.
oh shit, $1 Million Man. Like
$1
just
Million Man,
I
Ted
think,
DiBiase.
yeah, I think there was like 9 different characters you could choose through. But like,
don't forget the honky tonk.
yeah,
man.
honky tonk man, very much so. And I remember it was awesome because you could do the turnbuckle move. Like, if you could execute the turnbuckle move, you were the fucking man. I remembered it was so much fun. I played doing Bam Bam Bigelow's little fucking cartwheel and shit.
Yeah,
but
that
like
game was
at that point in time, like
it really was.
it was great. But like at that point in time, fucking Andre the Giant was already dead.
Yeah,
And you know, like, so like, and most of those characters, they were kind of like on their last legs, even though that was the penultimate fucking wrestling game for the NES at the time. It was, I don't know, it was just, it's weird how the time scale gets skewed as far as I have a hard time. It's like, okay, because like I remember watching wrestling at this point in time, but it's like how old was I when I was actually watching the wrestling?
Yeah, I think definitely I was watching wrestling like long enough ago that I don't remember watching it. You know,
Yeah.
really young kid. Like, I think that's what, like, back in the day, that's sort of what it was. It was like comics, right? Like way back that in that time were made for like as kids entertainment. Like, sure, adults can get some entertainment out of it too back then, but it was mainly meant for like, you know, young kids to watch.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
was
a
it-
soul opera for adolescents.
Yeah, well, what was the other one at the time? Because it was still WWF at the time.
There was WCW.
At
That was
WCW,
their-
that was
as
the
their,
other wrestling that was on there, and it was, I can remember, it wasn't as good as the
Not nearly.
WWF.
Not
It's like,
nearly.
oh, WCW is on. I'll watch a couple matches and I'll just change it because it's just wow.
Whoa, Jeff
Whoa.
Fu just ripped it.
Holy crap!
No, that was my headphone cord. Unfortunately, if I ripped
thought
it,
you
it
were
would be a
unzipping
lot
the
louder.
cap.
I figured those prawns were coming back to reject.
Here, wait, hang on. Let's do it again.
Oh yeah, that is sexy.
That's
It's
the
a coiled
stuff.
headphone cord. Unfortunately, I can do it on command.
That's quite a talent, sir.
It is. I'm impressed.
Oh man. With that segue,
So we have a few other things to talk about. Okay, so March 7th, a Norway teacher was fired for allowing students to touch and taste her blood.
Oh, I remember hearing about
Yeah.
that.
All you guys who love show and tell, this is a kindergarten teacher, unnamed in the news source, of course, because when teachers are involved, it always seems like somehow they get their shit stricken from the record. But she brought in her blood sample to a class of 3 to 6-year-olds, poured it onto a plate, and allowed them to handle it. When they asked how to get it off their fingers, she proceeded to put her finger in her mouth, and the kids followed suit. So it's like, there is some serious fucked up psychosis
Like,
going on with this bitch.
I heard about the story, but like I never really heard any of the details.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like that really, what the hell?
seriously.
I mean, like, I'm sure we'll say for whatever reason, she's had AIDS tests and all these blood tests. Her blood is okay.
Yeah.
But even still, like,
Here's the thing.
what the shit, man?
Here's the thing. After news of this was released, now they are testing her for AIDS and hepatitis B.
Yeah.
But
like,
the results have not come back in yet, as late as this story has been posted. So it's like, this is some sketchy shit that this bitch is doing. I mean, she's already in a place where she has to be questioned mentally, but it's like, this is going beyond the pale. It's like, how do you even hire someone like this, you know?
so do you think you guys are ever going to do human blood there, Jeff?
You know, I think it's okay as long as it's your own.
Yeah.
I think that flies with YouTube. Anything
Or
else,
a hooker that won't
probably
be
in that
used,
weird
right?
gray area. You know, Magic Johnson's blood probably won't be doing it anytime soon.
Oh, come
I might
on.
want to steer clear of that one.
He's a local boy. LA Laker, come on.
That's just, yeah, AIDS is not Batman approved.
I was saying, like, I almost started giggling just as fucking Lofi was bringing up this topic, which would not have been appropriate at all. But what was it? Batman said up here earlier. It was goddamn Ben with his fucking graphics that keep fucking scrolling everything.
He's bringing color to the
Oh yeah,
commentary.
Jeff
Give him
Fu
that
farts
credit.
are Batman approved. That
Yes.
made me giggle quite a
Oh,
bit.
wait, hang on. Let's try it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
That is all pro.
Oh man. Yeah, AIDS is not Batman. I don't think AIDS is approved by anybody.
No.
No. I don't think feeding your blood to your pupil or your what the fuck is wrong with that teacher? Seriously.
Yeah. But this isn't nearly as bad as a few months ago when there was a teacher who had like a blindfold taste test or something like that. And what he would do is he'd blindfold these kids and then give them like a spoonful of semen or some shit. And his name was also stricken from the record.
What?
So it's like people couldn't go out and publicly lynch this motherfucker the way he should be.
Okay, I just have to like. You heard the story about those the high school kids that like broadcast on YouTube like. I forget what school it was, but they like the girl got raped and terrible story.
Oh wow, that's dark. Yeah.
Like
I can't.
they were tweeting about it and like
I remember
LOL,
that shit.
totally gonna.
I
rape her.
remember
Like,
that shit.
Terrible story. The news media released her name,
Yeah.
and they're not gonna release the name of these terrible people that do like this is.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in this world.
No, and, like,
No.
I grant you, like this is it's
Yeah.
not quite. I don't know. Like I don't even know if this is justifiable, but this is how I'm rationalizing all this stuff in my brain.
Yeah, Steubenville. That's what it was.
Steubenville. Yeah. So okay, Mary Kay Letourneau, local girl.
Oh, dude, it just bummed me out.
Right,
Just
okay.
bummed me out saying that.
But
oh,
okay,
I'm so
all
sad
right.
now.
They were more than willing to throw her name out into the media.
Yeah.
And yes, she was in the wrong. You should not have sex with your students,
No.
especially underage ones.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think that's a less of offense than feeding your kindergarten class blood and semen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Totally.
am I off base on that?
No.
It seems like it.
I mean, yeah, you're taking advantage of a minor, but like that just seems like a way less offense
Maybe they're
than.
both bad. They're
There-
both bad.
there-
I mean,
It's gonna-
everything's wrong, but like
Yeah.
to me in the hierarchy, like you could potentially be giving your students AIDS and hepatitis B
Yeah.
and kindergartners.
This just in. That's also how AIDS is transmitted.
Yeah.
Sex.
Seriously.
Well, yeah, I know this, but all right, fine.
But-
I'm done.
Here's how it is. I purposely
Just
passed
saying,
up
just saying.
a particular news story because there was like a cheerleader that molested an underage boy or something in a bathroom somewhere, and it's like I'm sure at some point in time there's going to be a difference between like male abuse of underage girls and female
there
abuse,
already
quote-unquote,
is.
of underage guys, because it's like when you are like a 14-year-old boy and you've got a raging hard-on and you don't know how to rub one out yet, it's like,
Oh, trust
I'm
me.
thinking there might
By
be
the time
a
you're
difference
14,
there.
you've already rubbed it out way too many times.
Maybe.
And
Maybe
if not,
you're
you need
slow.
to take a little visit to Enumclaw.
Yeah, totally.
Whoa.
Let's go to the animal farm.
Mr. Hands.
Get real
guys all remember
friendly
that
with
story.
Obama.
We do it different in Washington, okay? we know how to work it.
Yeah, totally.
Continue on, Luffy.
So,
Batman
let's see.
says use your right hand. That is the hand God intended.
The stranger.
Yep. All right, so let's see here. March 12th. Cannibal cop convicted of plot to kill and cook and eat women. Right? Have you guys heard about this story?
Yeah. I remember hearing all
actually
about
kind of
that.
like an older-ish story, but like
It's kind of
he's
old.
going to trial now, right?
Well, here's the thing. He was convicted March 12th of conspiracy, which could earn him life in prison, and also tampering, which he used the database, let's see, a law enforcement database, to access certain personal information. There it goes. We just had another just
Nice.
big fart. All right.
But like, okay, so correct me if I'm like, I'm kind of fuzzy on it. He he was conversing with somebody, like somebody contacted him, correct? And said, hey, this is what I want. And he's like, hey, I can deliver. Isn't that kind of how it went? Or
here's the thing. So he claimed that it was just a fantasy being acted out, this cannibal fantasy that apparently there is a following on YouTube that, or excuse me, not on YouTube, on the internet. Not on YouTube.
It's probably on YouTube. It
It's
just
probably
hasn't been
somewhere
banned
on
yet.
YouTube. But it's like this weird, like
I've
fantasy.
seen the poorly scrawned illustrations on 4chan.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
is it one of
This
them
is a
fucking
thing,
4chan
apparently,
things?
where people like the idea of being eaten and being
there's
the
all
eater. Like, it's really...
Well, there was
It takes
like
all
the guy
kinds.
like in fucking like Norway or some shit,
We
right?
were just talking about that. We were talking about that the other
I think
day.
we
don't
talked
know
about
if
that
it was on
last time,
another
wasn't
radio
it?
show, yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a person who said, hey, I want to eat somebody, and then somebody came back and said, I want to be eaten, and it made precedent for new laws. And I thought it was Germany, but it might be somewhere else.
It was European.
But they had to create all new laws because of this shit. But that is not the case here in America. We have pretty much set in stone policy when it comes to this. So
Because apparently it's happened before.
yeah. So what happened was, yeah, maybe this was a fantasy of his, but he was pretty much had everything together to follow it through in his residence. He was accused... he accessed the law enforcement databases to gather info on intended victims and possessed human meat recipes and images of women roasting on a spit in his domicile.
I was gonna say, I
it's like-
remember the roasting of the spit thing, but do you think the recipes
Super creepy.
included fava beans and some
Maybe,
Chianti?
a little Chianti.
Yeah.
So, NJ Stout is raising interesting questions about this. There's a line, right, of like, you can have fantasies about crazy shit
Sure.
that you'll never act on. Like,
Maybe.
maybe not. Like, it can go a lot of different ways, but like, just because somebody likes to watch some weird thing, like, people like to watch horror movies, right? That doesn't mean they're gonna go kill people.
Well, there's
But
a
the thing
certain
is,
extent to
with
that,
this
yeah.
story, that guy actually acted on this desire. He was searching people out to actually do these fantasies.
Yeah.
It wasn't that he just had these
Yeah.
pictures on his hard drive or anything.
No.
He was actively searching for a way to make it happen.
Yeah.
And that's
Federal
where...
databases.
I mean,
yeah.
I understand what he's saying. It's a fine line. It's a gray area, but there's this point in which your fantasy
Yeah,
take
exactly.
porn for instance. There's a lot of weird shit that you will watch porn-wise to get off, but you would probably never ever do it because it's just that weird.
Well, how close do you get? I think that's the question. It's like,
Pretty
how
close.
close
Oh.
are you getting to facilitating that actual bringing it into reality? And this guy was close.
He was close.
Yeah.
And he was...
He was actively
acting on
pursuing it.
He was actively
Okay, so
pursuing it.
let me ask you guys something. Would it be okay if he didn't hurt anyone but himself?
I would always say that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, because
Yeah.
there's I don't know if you guys heard of this, but there was some Japanese chef, and I guess in Japan, cannibalism is
Serving his
allowed.
penis.
Yes, so
Yes,
he
yes,
cut
yes.
off his junk and served it to customers.
It's really gross and weird, but like, he's only doing that to himself,
Yes.
and he
Okay,
told the
wait a
people
minute, wait a
that he was giving him that.
My
right?
biggest
At
problem.
that point, you have to send him to a mental health facility because there is.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
The other thing is, like, there's
My biggest problem with
FDA,
that is
right?
the people that paid like fucking $300 a plate
Exactly.
to go eat
Exactly.
his dick.
go arrest
And
every
couldn't
one of
get
those
seconds
motherfuckers.
because he can't get another one.
Right?
Exactly.
It's
know.
bullshit. It's like, this was really good. Can I get some more? No, sorry. I'm Asian.
Yeah. Only one half serving.
Sorry, bro. But, yeah.
No. No, all joking aside, it's like, yeah, that person, whoever it was that wants to serve up a piece of his necessary human anatomy, he
His
needs
boy.
to be sent to a place where he can understand that that is not an option. You know, it's like he only has one. You know, he's probably gonna need to use it at some point.
Yeah. So do you think he's going to escalate and say, well, since that was successful, I need another one, and since I don't have it, maybe I'll go harvest one from someone else?
What was that awesome?
I don't know.
sushi movie you guys
That's
showed
sort
me?
of a slippery slope argument, right?
What?
You guys showed me an awesome sushi movie where it's like the whole.
Oh, no, that's
Jiro Dreams of Sushi.
I didn't watch that. You guys watched that. I was already passed out.
Great movie. But it's like, yeah, maybe there is that level of dedication. You know, it's like these guys seem like they put their heart and souls on the plate. And I could imagine that maybe somebody is missing enough of his marbles.
Maybe he
to
wants
do that.
to give out the ultimate dish as that chef. Like what is the ultimate thing? What is the end of anything you could ever do is serving yourself. You know, like it's weird and it's fun. Like I know he probably should have help. That's definitely not a normal.
Most certainly.
Definitely not a normal response
It's not
to
a goal
any
that most people set.
situation, but. Should that be criminal? I'm not sure it should.
It's not criminal. It's not criminal. But what it is it's completely unbalanced. It is not something any rational person should think.
If it gets to the point where it should be, should we be protecting this person from himself?
Well, see,
as a government.
Yes.
Okay, so this guy's crazy. Obviously, he wants to serve his dick to people. I think the people that paid $300 to eat his dick, those are the people that need to be reevaluated because they're paying to be cannibals at that point.
But that's not
cannibalism is kind of frowned upon, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it happens. There's some of these Aboriginal tribes that have never, they do what they do, but generally within society, and I kind of happen to think Japan's kind of up there within society. They're not like some fucking Brazilian tribe that's never seen the light of day.
Like the African Ogoris. Those are the guys who can cannibalize flesh still within some weird fucking laws.
So it's like, this guy's got like a couple screws loose. Whatever. He's willing to do this. But it's like, the people that are willing to pay money to eat this, what do you say about them? Are they worse than this guy?
Yes, they are.
I mean, I kind of think they are, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I kind of have this weird little, like, what does long pork taste like? I might want to try to eat a person.
It's a weird thing to think. Like, I'm not...
Like, if it wasn't, like, morally, like, within, just, like, you're not supposed to eat people. I mean, like, you get
I think the closest you can come in the United States is placenta.
Yeah. I mean, like, you got the whole, like, horse thing
and
that's
you're
going on
totally
in
allowed to
Britain
do
and
that
stuff.
all the
Totally
time.
bumming me
Like,
out.
but, like, I don't know. I'm...
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys.
I'm not sure any of this should be criminal. If people... This is grown-ass adults making their own decisions about their own lives.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Okay. So
even though it's weird and crazy and you would never think about it, like
you might not necessarily agree with it, but if
and arguing that it would change into something else or something worse is just a slippery slope argument. It's the same argument people used, like, are you against weed? If you smoke weed, you're going to smoke crack,
prohibition.
Well, yeah,
of
and
any kind.
and that is a bullshit argument. So I can't necessarily say that even as fucked up as these things are, they should be criminal.
Here's the thing. All right, so it might be built into somebody's genetics that it's just like, hey, I can't help it. I just have to hurt you to feel good. It's like those people have to fight that particular part of whatever it is that makes them up to do that. It's like that's part of society. And in the same part, the person who brings you magnificent food should not be cutting off parts of his own body to try to facilitate that, And you want that. You want that to be a part of a good functioning society, So it's like, what is good for us, And all of that is definitely a big no, It's like you don't want that to happen. There's going to be pain and suffering in the long run.
I know. Wait, what was it you said the other day with the Penny Arcade comic with the Emerald State and what have you? How it was something about like this is the whole reason that just because something is illegal does not mean that you should not do it or something.
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of people use. I guess this gets on sort of a weird side tangent.
Yeah, I kind of feel that it.
A lot of people will just not do something because it's illegal, and I'm here, Pink. I have rules to living.
Yeah.
One of my rules to living is reasons to ever not or actually do something.
And like really most laws are due to a morality that the general
Yes,
public.
But here's where I'm going with this. There are bad reasons to ever not do something. One of the worst reasons to ever not do something is because it's illegal.
Yeah.
You should never not do something just for the sake of it being illegal. It should be illegal because it's a bad thing to do
Yeah.
and hurts other people.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
I mean, there are certain laws on the books, federally,
Yeah.
in other states. Hint, hint.
Yeah. And you know what? There are plenty of laws out there that allow greedy, rich assholes to do horrible,
Definitely.
despicable things
Definitely.
that are perfectly within the law. And you would say, hey, that is absolutely not ethical at all.
Yeah, and see, like where I'm kind of going with this is just it kind of goes along the lines with that, and it's just like I mean, I would never cut off my junk to let somebody eat it, but like if this dude is willing to do that, then like,
But that's not it. That's not it, dude. Because you know what? There's.
I want to get at the root of this. Why
the root,
the root? Yeah, Lofi. Why is this so objectionable to you?
Because I know, like, I am very.
Wait, before we get to that.
Everybody! All right, here goes. Bottoms up.
Cheers. Woo! Fireball.
So, about the cannibalistic thing. Let's just say that you are a person who is very eager to please.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe you got brought up in such a way.
story of my
that-
life.
Yeah, seriously, right? Her needs, right? Get down there.
Sorry, continue on.
But what I'm saying is, maybe there is a person who is broken in such a way that they need approval from somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And in doing so, they are willing to take to any measures. And when I saw that sushi documentary, the Jiro Sushi,
Mm-hmm.
what was it called again?
Jiro dreams of sushi.
Jiro Dreams of Sushi. It's like you have a guy who's devoted his life in order to pleasing customers. And it's like if you had some sushi chef out there who's willing to go to the distance of fucking carving out his own flesh to do so, that guy has all the best intentions of the world, right? But he is giving so much of himself that he has gone beyond the point where he can ever make any sort of
Has he though? He's willing.
You know what?
to
Let me jump in
sacrifice
here with
his
one
body.
little thought.
yeah.
Here's what I'm getting at. I'm sorry, Jeff. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, and just picture this. Do you think he did it himself? Because I don't think anyone would want to whack the thing off for him.
No, definitely
He most
not.
likely did it for himself.
I think he had to do it himself.
Of course. Who is gonna do that to somebody else?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And think of that act. What has to be going through your head?
I mean, me being me, that guy's completely and totally unhinged. But at the same time,
Because you couldn't do that yourself. Well, we're
yeah,
level-headed people. But here's what I'm getting at.
I like my boys.
What he's
but-
doing is he's sacrificing his own body for what he perceives as the benefit of other people.
Then
How
he
is that any
not on the
different
level.
than military service?
Okay, I was just
These
gonna
people
go
go
there.
out and they're literally willing to get shot.
Do you see a difference
In the
between
head.
something like freedom or
Yes, there is a definite
And-
level of difference
and
there.
let's get this straight.
But
you are pumping into the heads of these soldiers that they are doing the right thing. You're doing that consistently.
sure, there's a lot of
They are in
propaganda.
their
and
right
stuff.
state of mind. Maybe they're not doing the right thing. Maybe
I
it's
understand.
something
Like
the
I
Iraq
feel
War.
that soldiers they're very much conditioned
Of
into
course.
what they are. But at the same time, I very well could have gone into the military. I chose not to. They made that choice. So at that point, that's no longer. They made that conscious decision to go into the military. Nobody forced them. There's no longer a draft.
Yeah.
So at that point, that's their own decision. At that same point, it was his own decision to cut off his dick and feed it to people.
But here's the thing, all right? If you got out of the military and you had a reasonable level of education, you know, maybe not specifically in liberal media, which I know Republicans are completely against.
Liberal media. Obama.
But if you go into higher education and you actually learn, you know, about different aspects of the world, it's like you may reevaluate your position about the military. And I guarantee you, if you spent any time into thinking about it, you're gonna reevaluate cutting your dick off. You know, it's like,
well, yeah, no
do
rational.
not hack at your pork sword. That's how it goes.
I mean, like, I don't disagree with you. Like, no rational. I mean, within my head, like, this guy's absolutely out of his mind. But at the same time, like, you don't know what was going through his head. This was probably a very conscious decision. If I remember correctly,
I doubt it was made on a whim.
Yeah, it's not like he just cut off his junk and said, like, so, like, I don't know. I think this is just going to be one of those. We're just going to keep butting heads the entire
Here's
time.
the thing. Let's differentiate. For
Butting
a second.
heads.
I get it.
Yeah. Let's touch tips.
Crossing swords.
But here's the thing. There are many decisions in life, everybody. I have spent a long time thinking about this, and there is something that is differentiated between an intellectual decision and an emotional decision. All right? A lot of people get into very serious places in their life off of emotional decisions.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend.
If
Yeah.
you ever have any questions about this, go to something called whatstheharm.com. You know, it's a lot of people making emotional decisions about certain aspects in their life. Maybe it's like crystal healing, or, you know, well, what's the pill that you take that has, like, homeopathy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have all these different sort of weird, like, anti-science movements out there that are specifically reached upon by emotional decisions, you know, and it's like, this is a dangerous place. Go there, check it out, but you'll see that when you make an emotional decision, it is always wrong.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, I can totally agree with that. But, like, that's what... I guess... You're looking at it on an outside objective. You're looking at it the way you feel about your own personal manhood. So, this guy might have been... You know, like, he might have gone for 4 years being like, you know what? I've run the gamut. Like, this is it. I'm gonna do this. I've made this decision.
No.
I mean, no, like, you don't know. It's the same thing.
No.
Like,
Well, yeah,
it's
here's
hard for
here's
me
another
to
here coming
fathom.
at it from
But, I mean,
another
it's
angle.
the same thing like
Yeah.
transgenders.
Yeah, would you argue against the transgenders
Absolutely
having
not.
surgery?
Absolutely not.
Well, how
because-
do you know that this guy does not fit within that same realm? Like,
here's
you know
the
what?
thing.
This is just how this is. And then he decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to fucking bank off the fact that I don't need my dick anymore.
Is he really banking?
If he made $300 a fucking plate off of it, yeah, he's banking off
How
of it.
many plates did he make?
It was like fucking like 20 different people.
We'll put
Yeah,
number
it was
on
a lot of
this.
people.
So he made $60,000 off of cutting his junk off forever.
Now he wants... Yeah, you don't know,
Forever,
though.
60,000. That's
But see, that's
barely
the
a
thing.
down
You
payment
you
on a
don't
home.
know his rationale in his head.
It
He
was
might...
not rational at all.
How do you know that, though?
Because you cannot ration
Because
part
it's
of your body
your
for $60,000.
rationale.
No. Okay,
It's
so
your rationale.
objectively, what would you give up for $60,000? A piece of your
I'd
body.
give up my fucking testicle for
you
60,000.
wouldn't.
Bullshit. I would.
You're telling me that...
And now you know how Zion lost his.
Exactly. He didn't have fucking dick cancer. He fucking is like, I need to get rich, bitch.
Seriously. But
Someone
we're
offered him
saying
60 grand.
there is no time in the future. And I'm a guy, oh my God, I would so never want to have kids. Oh, Jesus. I have so much wrong with me. I'd fuck up any kid
No, dude,
that ever came out of my genitalia.
I have
But
contemplated
I'm
getting a
asking
fucking
you,
circumcision.
Is there
Or not
any...
circumcision, but a
A
vasectomy.
vasectomy. But
Yeah.
you can have vasectomies reversed.
You can, but...
Yeah, this is something that might make a huge impact on your life. It's like you have to consider that this is something that he can never undo, and it's not just that.
But see, that's the thing,
it's
though.
not
Like
just a
you
vasectomy.
don't know that he. I mean, he might be a transgender. He might feel more comfortable not
But
having a dick. You
Was there
don't
any
know that,
mention of
though.
that? Was there any mention?
There's
of
no mention of that, but why would they?
that? When we're talking about a transgender person, okay, like let's say I'm transgender or whatever, that would mean that
God damn you, Batman.
I would be attracted to males. Right?
Not necessarily.
And transgender
Okay,
doesn't mean
so-
who you're attracted to. That
Yeah.
just means
Well,
what your junk
all
is.
right.
Transgender is what you identify with.
So transgender is like a transition between becoming another gender, isn't
You
it?
can be a dude, have a vagina, and still be a lesbian. Does that make any sense? Like,
Dude, have a vagina.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess it could make sense.
Yeah.
Like, is
So, I
that,
mean, like,
is that how you
I feel
identify?
like that should be on a fortune cookie.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yes.
in bed.
Yes.
Oh, Ben.
So okay, like yeah, we're getting a little bit of negative feedback in the chat room.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
because we're
everybody.
talking about crazy things
This one's
and
been going
morals.
on along for a while.
And yeah, let's what other topic? Let's move on from this topic. Let's,
Here we go.
Let's agree to disagree.
Moving on from
Yes.
cannibalism, because cannibalism was obviously not a hot topic.
this went a
right.
weird way.
Okay, so
Took
who's
bizarre foods up to the extreme on that one.
yeah.
Right?
Who's into some kids eating some gross shit? I know I always am. I love it. I savor this shit.
Is this the blood
right.
one again?
What now?
The blood one again? Kids eating gross shit? Oh,
No,
okay.
no. We had that one already, but I'm about to knock it up a level.
All
Here we
right.
go. All right. So a 2-year-old eats a condom at a local McDonald's.
I remember that.
Are
I
you
heard
ready
of
for
this.
this, guys? Okay, found in a play area, Anishi Spencer claims that her son, Jaquil, picked up a condom and then soon after coughed up a piece of it.
Oh,
Okay.
Is this at the McDonald's Playland?
All right.
It is.
Yes.
It was
Like,
at a McDonald's
okay.
Playland.
What world are we living in where I cannot perform coitus in a McDonald's Playland and leave my used condom there and have to worry about some stupid kid eating it? This is bullshit.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to worry about it. McDonald's has to
This
worry
is
about
aren't
it.
they
bullshit.
supposed to have janitors
Yeah.
that clean
Right?
that shit up?
Come
Yeah.
on.
There is supposedly a $50,000 lawsuit for what is it? Damages and mental anguish for this mother and her 2 children, but only Jaquil was apparently ingesting the condom.
No shirt, no
Yeah.
shoes, no condoms.
Seriously. Maybe a little bit better parenting was involved in not letting your kid eat a condom. But
Okay. I just. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lofi. I'm sorry to do this to you, but do you have any stories that don't involve dicks or cannibalism?
Is the condom
see here.
supersized? Because it is McDonald's.
39 cents.
yes, I do. I have several different stories that don't involve dicks, but it was begrudging. I really had to scrape to find stories not involving dick.
Oh.
I'm sorry for those stories, but these are the good ones, folks. Cherish them.
So, DuckTales, Capcom,
Oh, there
remaking.
you go.
Oh, Omi raises a good question. How do you even eat a condom? Because if you look at like survival shows, it's like they have 1,000,001 ways that a condom can save your life. And they are the most durable shit on the planet. How do you ingest it? How do you eat a piece off of it and get it into your system? That is crazy. I'm thinking
Coneheads.
this might be another Wendy's finger in the chili sort of scenario where somebody is making up some bullshit just to get at McDonald's.
I'm just going to say Coneheads. Sinbad, Dan Aykroyd, chewing gum.
Yes. It's
That's-
chewing
that's-
gum.
You know. Speaking
That's-
of
that's how you
frivolous
eat a condom.
lawsuits, I think we're going to have to reenact the McDonald's hot coffee and the crotch incident for "Don't Do That, Chris." And I brought that up the last time.
man.
Okay, wait a minute.
That
What's
would be
the temperature
fantastic.
of McDonald's coffee now?
159 degrees.
That's not so bad.
You
Yeah,
just
that's
made
not
that
so bad.
number
Have a
up
pair of
right
jeans
now.
on, it's
I
fine.
did.
That's like a hot day on a Las Vegas roof.
See, I actually heard some insider information on that story that it sounds like a frivolous lawsuit to
It
begin
actually
with.
wasn't. It was a malfunctioning coffee maker.
Yeah, and
they
it
didn't
was
repair, and
at
it was
an
like-
actual temperature where
Yeah, it was over 212 degrees.
Yeah.
flesh literally melted off like at the touch of. It wasn't this like ow, I spilled hot coffee on myself. It was like, this
Yeah.
did permanent damage immediately.
She no longer has a clit because of this.
Okay, this was like a woman wearing a skirt.
Well, she just had it between her legs when she was like driving, and it spilled, and
Yeah.
it just.
If it was at
there
a standard
pants involved?
temperature...
Was there jeans?
At
It's
that
There was
temperature,
clothing,
it doesn't
yeah.
really much matter.
But
It's
it does
over
because
boiling, dude.
It differentiates between like a second and third degree burn.
No, she had third-degree
Different.
burns.
yeah.
Third degree. Okay. All right.
Which, your coffee should never give you third-degree burns.
No.
I'm drinking some pretty hot
Yeah,
coffee.
so when Chris does it this summer, we're gonna pray for no third-degree burns, just second.
Yeah. Just blistering.
You know, I think I
Much
might
better.
actually pay to see that, so we need to make this
You know
happen.
what? Let's
Yeah.
do that when we're up there.
Okay.
Ooh, yay!
We'll do it with you guys as witnesses,
All right.
so that you can verify it's hot, and we'll have to do it like in the McDonald's parking lot.
Chris Reckless
There's
is a
actually
god.
one just a block
He
up
is
from our
immortal.
apartment, so
Oh,
like
perfect.
this will happen.
Yeah, it's really close.
Oh my god, this will be and it's right across the street from the police department, so if anything really bad happens, we can just run
That's
across
true.
the road and just
That's
be like,
true.
hey,
It'll
It's
be
like,
on
hey,
closed
shoot it
circuit
with your
television.
guns.
Yeah.
Forget about
that's
the
burning his
paramedic.
dick, shoot it,
And
shoot
there's
it!
there's a Chipotle right next to it, so Matt can get some authentic Mexican cuisine while we're doing it.
Yes.
Oh, actually, you know, it's great too, because right next to the McDonald's, there's the Little Pig Hot Pot.
Yeah, the Mongolian
Oh, hot pot. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Mongolian hot pot's pretty good. We should all go out there.
Get him some forest fungus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tree fungus.
that another installment
little
of
sheep,
How
not
White
little
is
pig.
Matt Zion. The two places he tries to avoid eating at, Korean barbecue and hot pot.
We
Okay,
are
yeah.
taking him to hot pot.
We
Because-
have both of
because-
those
and this
within
is
like
his
a couple
stupid
of
white
blocks
reasoning.
from us.
If he goes to a restaurant, he doesn't want to cook it himself. He thinks everything should be done for him.
Oh God! Everything I
Word
hear
for
about
word.
him is so depressing.
I love
him.
but
I love
damn
him.
it, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I forget what the Korean barbecue that we went to, but that place was great.
It was pretty good. It was a little bit ghetto. It was way more ghetto than the hot pot was.
Yeah, but it was still good.
It was still good,
Yeah.
yeah.
It
And then
can't
yeah,
not
so
be
I mean, okay, so from our apartment, what'd you say, like 2 blocks maybe either direction is the hot pot and then the barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like we got both of them real close, so we're gonna have to do them.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the places we'll have to do in Tacoma.
All right.
One of those really good places over there. So
We'll
we'll
gangbang
take you
Matt.
to the other ghetto.
Nice.
That's what we might have to do because we got sushi meat. It's just down the block from us too. It's actually right next to
Yes.
everything.
Ooh, it's
We'll do a
so
sushi
good.
meat. We might have to get Omi out there.
Yes, Omi, you're.
She can come
definitely
down and
gotta
meet
be
you
there.
guys.
Cool.
She lives up in Everett, but she's willing to make the drive.
Perhaps we'll see if we can talk her into it.
She seems to be anyway. She's
hope
she's
she is.
expressed as much.
Yay.
Yeah, get some fans in on this shit.
Yeah.
Would be cool.
Do a meet and greet. Make you
Yes,
guys more
and
famous.
maybe she can be the one that spills the coffee on
There you
Chris.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Be like, oh, sorry, El Flamo. I mean, Chris. Your dick is burned.
Nope, roofie colada. Yeah, there you go.
Yep, roofie colada.
Matt said absolutely not. He doesn't want to do it. Chris said okay. So 2-1. We
You
overruled
see,
him.
Matt's looking out for Chris there.
No, he just I don't
Really
know.
is.
No, Matt
Ever
didn't want
since
to
he
do it
lost
to
the
himself.
ball,
Chris
he
said he's willing.
doesn't
to
have
do
the
it.
balls for it.
See, that's the thing. That's what it is about a sacrificing personality. They'll do it.
Yep.
They'll do it. They will see themselves thrown onto a grenade before they allow anybody else in their group to be blown up by frag. So it's like,
I actually think
That's
it'll be
it.
a hilarious video.
yeah.
Oh,
would.
it-
It would.
I don't care if nobody else likes it. Just filming it and watching it is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And I hope that happens.
I don't know if I can stand by and watch that, though. I love Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, don't get me wrong.
You know how we're gonna do this though? To get Chris to do this is
Oh fuck! You know what? Batman wants a lot of shots. Batman needs to stop. Batman's out of control. Batman is drunk. Batman.
Hey, Bruce Wayne is in a lot of pain here. We have to ease it with some sweet, smooth.
I'm trying to figure out how my alter ego ended up on this chat room. This is bullshit. Batman is drunk. Shots for kids. What?
put it down. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I thought you were grabbing it. I'm looking at the chat room. And I'm just seeing out of the corner of my eye here. Who wants?
What? Lots of jizz.
Ladies.
What?
That's who wants them.
You know, oddly enough, Matt has asked for that.
Like
Because he read that story about the New Zealand bar that was serving some, horse semen shots with the apple thing.
You didn't just do that. You didn't just bring that into my reality. Fuck that.
Yeah, he's like, it's a food somewhere, so we have to try to do it.
You suck. God
only a white man would say, let's drink some jizz shots.
Maybe they're aboriginals.
No. Only Matt would say let's drink some
It was
jizz
horse
shots.
semen, so of course he asked,
Damn it.
you know, where are we going to get horse semen from? And I told him even the cheapest horse semen is like $500 for like a quarter of a shot.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like what Omi just brought up. They supposedly did that on Tosh.0. I kind of questionable as to whether or not they actually did it, but at least they have the
budget.
funding to do so.
Yeah.
You know what's really scary is I looked on the internet and I found discount pig semen.
Discount?
Yes, discount. It's only like $6 a dose, as opposed to the usual $200 to $300.
What the hell dredges of the internet are you looking at?
Seriously.
You don't want to know.
Yeah. That's like that 8mm film that came out like late 90s.
He's looking at the 4chan of 4chan.
Oh.
It's like the subdivision of 4chan.
I'm so
I
bummed.
found the
Worst
99-cent store of pig semen.
Who does that for
Why is
99
that even a
cents?
thing? Really?
I just kind of found myself really disgusted right now, Jeff. You kind of ruined my night. I'm going to have bad dreams about this now.
I really hope semen isn't one of the ingredients you bring to fear pong.
Well, if it is, it'll be cod semen.
Did you say cod?
I was
I
going
like
to say, cod, I can do some cod semen. That's all right. But I draw the line at other semen.
Yeah. We draw the
Where
line
is
at
this coming
ungulates.
from? Oh, it's a fish? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Does it have a leg?
That's not a problem.
No.
So we
no,
already
I'm not
did
gonna
that
do that
before. We mixed the fish jizz with the same species of fish eggs, and we made the unborn cocktail.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
There's a whole level of
That's
dysfunction.
like the circle of life right there. I love that.
know,
I love
but
that.
it's like, you're ending all those lives. All those potential lives. It could grow up to be tasty fish.
Oh,
They're
man.
only real fish if you're Catholic. So
Hey, it's
I'm trying to get Chris down here to do the Grunion run with me, which is it's basically once a year. The fish go up and do the little horny thing on the beach all at one time. So you can be just standing out there on the beach, and the next thing you know, the beach is covered with millions and millions of little fish.
Aren't
trying to
grunions
get it
kind of
on.
like smelt?
and loads of cum.
Yeah, they look like snow.
Yeah.
So the idea is to get Chris out there, and when the beach washes up like that, have him meet a
humping
couple
some
of them.
grunions.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'd probably be pretty nasty.
Yeah, we went out to the coast, and we back when I was younger and stuff, we went out smelting with a bunch of nets and shit, and like, dude, the smelt are just ridiculous. It's like you just wait for like the big ass waves to come in, and you just like hold this net, and it just gets filled with all these little tiny fucking fish. It's fucking amazing.
I'm sorry, Ben, that this has been a very strange topics. Sometimes we have real talk here on the Cult Moo Radio Show. And
Hey,
that's,
wait a minute.
Okay, someone wants
Wait
to
a minute.
talk
No,
about
we were
it.
talking about food or drink. It just involved penis and semen and blood.
So he's like, too much penis, semen, and blood. I miss the old days of sports, politics. Are you kidding me?
They're all kind of one and the same,
man.
man.
And besides, I got that shit on my register here. Just wait.
oh, wait, Omi's chiming in, not enough
Yeah, see,
penis.
we don't talk about
Exactly.
nearly enough penis, apparently. So
Exactly. How can you get enough penis? That's me as a heterosexual saying.
Wow.
I think we got like 3 months until. Whoa, someone's getting pulled over.
yeah, what the hell is
Yeah.
going on there?
Fuck that
They're
guy.
gonna raid your shit there,
well, I
fool.
guess someone's trying to cut off his penis, and the police are intervening.
That's some Alabama shit right there.
I think we got
I
like
do
3 or
not
4
need to
months
earn your
before
approval, Batman.
old man Tom's wife is expecting. We have that long to convince her to hand over the placenta.
Oh,
Oh,
So
man.
far, she
You're not
says,
Are you
no
guys
way in hell.
seriously actually gonna try to do that?
if someone wants to donate one, we'll do it on the show, and we won't be the first. I mean, there's probably hundreds and hundreds of videos on YouTube already.
I'm sure there is, but like, I don't know, like.
See, that's gross.
I was gonna say, like, we're talking about, like, I'm cool with eating a dude, but, like, placenta just grosses me out. Like, I don't know.
No, see, seriously,
Eating
though.
a dude in parentheses.
It's gross and
Yeah.
it's weird and whatever, but if consenting grown-ass adults should be able to do whatever the fuck they want as long as it doesn't hurt somebody else.
Unless they're
But
crazy.
there is a better use for placenta, and it is donating it to science because it has stem cells.
Stem cells, yes.
Exactly.
Yes, yes, yes,
That
yes.
is a
Well, we don't
great
need all of it.
reason.
We just need some of it.
Okay.
Doctor, can you cut her placenta in half so we can film it and put it on YouTube, and then the rest of it can be donated to stem cells? And
We're
the
gonna
doctor's
stuff
like,
the rest with
what
some
the
panko
fuck did you
breadcrumbs
just say,
and
little
some
kid?
cheese and some mushrooms, and we're gonna nom that shit.
You guys are assuming we're going to cook it.
Okay, so wait.
No, I'm
what's
assuming
going on
you're
with
just
it?
going to eat it regular. Lofi's assuming you're
Exactly.
going to cook it.
I'm going to
I
make
would
like a
hope if you
ceviche
were
out of
going to
it.
ingest it, you'd cook it.
You
Please
guys can
cook
have it for deep fried what?
There we go.
That would be amazing.
Fried placenta.
Get some provolone.
Does it make it
prosciutto.
better? Actually, that's what you guys should do. Do a peanut butter. Like, just try the placenta by itself and then do a peanut butter. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, that's one of the ideas I had for this year is we're going to participate in our own little Shark Week. Because you know how they do that thing on the internet where they advertise the crap out of that.
Yeah.
remember
So I
the
figure
Discovery Channel.
we should do our
every
own little
fucking
reckless eating
channel.
Shark Week, and we'll start with the fermented stuff.
Oh, that-
Okay, get
You
some
know, we
Carl.
can make a challenge out of it. We can do a peanut butter. We can do a mayo.
Yeah,
So
you're
we'll
right.
figure we can get 7 days out of that damn shark.
That's an interesting week. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Shark Week.
Yeah,
don't
we're
mind
already
if we
talking about a
steal that,
two-man
right?
challenge with no water.
What's that? Sorry, go ahead.
We're talking about a two-man challenge with no water with one of those packs.
Oh,
Ooh.
you're kidding. You're kidding.
That's going to be brutal.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I couldn't even imagine. That sounds so fucking horrific.
Yeah, we're trying to draft, I think, Dude, Where's My Challenge into doing that.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. I might be drunk enough that we've already covered this topic, but what about the second international YouTube challenge? How is? I know we kind of talked about like Natter doing it with.
Yeah,
Vaughn.
I don't know who's participating on our side. Matt might refuse because they could put pickles inside. And I know you can order.
What are you talking about?
without
Pickles
it,
are white
but
man food.
He's actually visibly scarred by his taco eating contest when there was an errant piece of lettuce in one of those tacos. He's still bitching about it right now.
How white is this guy?
Pretty damn white.
Like,
He'll fit in,
my
he'll fit
God.
in Washington really well.
How does that work? White beyond lettuce. That seems like iceberg lettuce.
Well, it's
Yeah.
normal. Yeah, like Taco Bell taco lettuce. I mean, it's just.
You know what? You guys told me that story earlier, and it fucking blows my mind.
all it
Like,
is, it's just green water.
Yeah.
Now, I think
Exactly.
I'm
There's
pulling this
no
from
nutritional value.
just from memory, but I believe the highest rated item for Matt on any main show is Baconaise.
Really?
Yes, 4 out of 5.
Dude,
Wait.
we had Baconaise and it sat in our fucking pantry for so long to where it expired. Like,
So
you still have
unopened
it?
mayonnaise expired in your pantry.
Yeah, we bought some of it because we were gonna do it, and it just because
Do you still have it?
no, we threw
Because
it
that
out.
would be a good fear pong item.
Yeah, I suppose it
totally.
would have been. Yeah, no, like I'm very OCD as far as like my food is concerned and stuff. So like stuff does not last very long. Like we had between fan packages and just because like we have several boxes of shit in our pantry of stuff that we've bought, and this one day like I just started going through it, and like I would say probably about 60% of it we had to throw away because it was like 2 years expired past, and it wasn't like canned
on.
foods. It was
Salvage that.
well, that's the thing. It wasn't like canned foods. It was things like because we still had like Candwich.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
Those were awesome.
It was bulging.
Oh, that means botulism.
Fermented Canwich.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
something inside
yeah, it was
of that
bulging.
can blew up inside of the Pringles can.
It was
the sandwich
like-
is. It was solid as shit. Like
No, I'm still
it was
pissed off that
scary.
when I moved, I found in my old fishing tackle box, it was an old pack of those cheese and crackers where you have to spread the cheese on. And it was so old that the cheese had separated into all its little separate ingredients.
Oh God.
So, there's like the oil part on the bottom, and then like this next chemical
it's
on
all like
top.
homogenized cheese and
You had
shit.
some
Yeah,
boring
and I
factions
had
of
packed
ingredients
it with me
in
to
your
bring it
cheese.
down, and I can't find it.
It's like
Aw.
a layer
So
of
I have
oil,
no idea
some
where it is.
curd,
I
and
mean, one of my
every other
friends may
thing.
have thrown it out.
Well, it's probably for the good of humanity that was done.
That should have been on a Don't Do That, Chris.
Yeah, that would have been a very
Maybe.
amazing. Don't do that, Chris.
Yeah. But if it was, I would start to think that you guys absolutely hate that motherfucker.
Okay.
So just save him. Save that man, because he will eat anything.
Save him from himself.
He will try anything. He doesn't always get it down. That's the
He will
problem.
cut his dick off for sushi. Don't let him.
apparently, Omi is going to do a shot because Batman wants
Oh, shit.
people to do
here
some
comes
shot.
the shot
We have to do what
something.
Batman wants.
Batman, unfortunately, is going to be the bane of my existence. See what I did there? Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that
But,
was terrible.
It was awful. But since I mean, Omi's gonna do some shots. So we.
If
gotta do some
Omi's gonna
shots.
do a shot, I'm gonna do a shot.
That's
Right.
right. We have to follow suit. Thank you, Omi. I was in need of a good shot.
Let's get this gutter. What are we? We got Fireball once
Is it-
again.
Is it Omi or is it Oh my?
Yeah. There was some question about that. We were talking about it today, and it's like, I guess there was some douchebag fan who's like, oh, it's pronounced this way.
There's some asshole that is apparently a fan. Fuck that guy.
Some scrotum-licking douchebag. Okay, Omi. Give it to us phonetically. How would you like
She
us
already
to
did.
pronounce your name?
I'm assuming
Yeah,
it's
Omi.
Omi is
Yeah,
like
Omi.
the end of
Right
her
there.
Naomi.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Weird. So crazy.
It's very good. Thank you so much, Omi.
Yay! I finally got approved by Batman.
Yay!
Woo! I can write this off.
You're under the approval of Batman all night.
No, he finally just approved me. He was like talking earlier. He's like, "You're not approved yet, bitch," and I'm like, "Oh man." It was bullshit.
Batman has standards, okay?
He does,
Right
dude.
there.
He does. He does. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm just glad
It's official. She says her name is pronounced
Woo.
Naomi, so it is Omi.
No, so it's not
Cheers.
Oh my. Is that how it
Wait.
is? Not Oh my.
What? You guys are fucking blowing my mind here. Here we go. Another shot.
Oh fuck. I got to roll green.
Probably not on the honey mustard because I think I have a pack from like 1984.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, what? What?
That sounds like some.
Miguel says he has an old pack of honey mustard. I think
didn't
mine's
even know
older.
McDonald's had honey mustard. That's got to be old.
Oh, speaking of packs of mustard and shit,
Oh fuck.
we're gonna.
What are we gonna do for that?
Cult Moo is doing a little crossover with Ruse Poops. I don't know if you've all seen Ruse Poops' channel,
Pack it down.
but he has a show called Pack It Down, and I fucking love it and wish we would have thought of the idea first.
Right. And if I remember right, he had a very amusing chalada
Yes,
video.
yes, he did. He had a very good chalada
puking off
entry.
like what was that? Like the second story maybe?
Yeah.
Blah.
So basically, Pack It Down is a show where he finds the little packets of whatever sauces or like everything. Like,
Well, I mean, like we've kind of done some tributes to him, and I think it was one of
Yeah,
the
we've
deep
done a
fried
few.
the Wendy's. I think it was where I did.
yeah,
like,
the Wendy's where he did the
sour cream,
the sour cream,
I think
and
the sushi as well. I did
the
the
sushi
wasabi.
where he did the wasabi packet.
Yep.
Basically, he will take an entire packet of sauce, like you would get at like the Taco Bell hot sauce in a little packet, little plastic packet. He'll eat the whole thing and tell you what he thinks of it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a genius idea. He does it
It's
so well.
simple.
So wait a minute. Tell me what you guys are doing.
So we're gonna do a crossover where we do an episode of Pack It Down on his channel, and he's gonna do an episode of It Came From a Can on our channel.
Oh.
I'm not sure what he's doing, and we still haven't decided what we're going to do.
I'm not sure exactly what our packet is going to be.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought I got the notion that you guys are doing some super old packet of honey mustard or something.
no. They were talking about honey mustard.
You guys should do horsey sauce from Arby's.
I don't know about that. I mean, like some super old pack of like honey mustard or Arby's sauce might start the zombie apocalypse.
Well, see,
I actually really enjoy horsey sauce.
Yeah, horsey sauce.
Horsey sauce, really? It's like mostly mayonnaise.
I know,
It's
but
just
it has
mayonnaise.
a little touch of horseradish.
Just a tiny bit.
I love it. I love horseradish.
Yeah, you must love horseradish, but fuck mayonnaise in that
no,
You
combination.
may not
There's-
like horseradish after we visit.
There is,
Oh, no.
I
Oh,
think it's
good
like
God.
Best Foods that you know how you were talking about Dijonnaise earlier.
Yeah.
There is a horseradish sauce that I think it's Best Foods, right? Is that who does
It
Dijonnaise?
might be.
I don't know.
Dijonnaise is best food because they had that fucking commercial where it goes Dijonnaise best foods Dijonnaise.
You don't get those.
I
If anyone
don't.
remembers that shit from like the early 2000s, fuck that commercial. By the way,
It
I
sounds
hate
familiar, but I'll take your word. But okay,
Yeah.
so the same company, they do. It's basically all it is just horseradish and mayonnaise. It's
Okay.
horsey sauce. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
What percentage would you give it? Like how much horseradish per Dijonnaise or per mayonnaise?
It's pretty fucking close to like what I remember. Like it's been a long time since I've had horsey sauce, but I would say it's probably 70% what horse. It's. I mean, it's not like Dijonnaise. Dijonnaise is its own separate entity. Dijonnaise is amazing. I love
Really?
Dijonnaise, but like this particular thing, it's just this horseradish sauce
Okay.
that company makes, and it's just like the horsey sauce as far as I'm concerned that you can get from Arby's. It's fantastic.
Okay, horsey sauce from Arby's is like seriously 30% like horseradish,
Yeah.
and then 70%.
Well,
mayonnaise.
that's what this stuff is. It's
I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I need more flavor in my shit.
well,
It's like-
yeah. I mean, like
I
it's-
love mayonnaise. Don't get me wrong.
Well, that's the thing. I love mayonnaise too. So why, like, how is adding a little bit of horseradish into your normal mayonnaise any worse than just
not
eating
offensive.
But that's the thing, though.
It's
like
not
with
offensive, but if
Arby's,
you're
though,
trying
like
to
there's
define a
not
flavor.
sauce on the thing.
I mean, that's
so you gotta
obviously
add
not
it
the
to
only
it.
thing you put on your burger
Of
or
course,
sandwich.
Of course. That
But
is
as a
given.
start, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into that. You dip those curly fries in that horsey sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Mmm.
No, dude, like, 'cause I've actually the product that I'm talking about. Like, I bought a bottle of it, and like, I just sitting here, just let's say that I've had some mind-altering substances and such, and so like, I just like grab a piece of ham out of the fucking fridge and just squirt some of that sauce on there and put some cheese in it and just roll it up into a thing, and it was amazing and fucking fantastic.
I'll go with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad. Yeah.
Apparently, Hulk wants shots.
Hulk?
Hulk. What the shit?
I need a shot of something over here.
What are we getting a shot of? I'm gonna take a shot of the Jaeger.
Let's have
While,
it.
while
That
you
one
guys
empty?
are doing what you're
Yes,
doing
please.
over yonder, I want to thank all of you for joining our show tonight. We are still
Yeah.
at
This has
35
been
out
a
of 50
great radio
listeners.
show.
Thank
There's
you so
30
much for coming,
people that are
everybody.
actually
Even
in the
through
chat
all of
room.
our cannibalism come penis talk.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like we really. I don't know if we necessarily lost a lot of people, but you were very much expressing the fact that you guys were done with that topic.
Yes. We love
So thank
we love
you
that you love real talk.
all, and I think like
Hulk not approved penis cum.
I
Well,
I concur.
While we take our shots, I wonder if Hulk approves of this song.
Dude, I gotta listen to this.
I
I
rang
gotta
your
finish.
wingman a
I
bell,
gotta
your
listen to
secrets
this.
I'll
I'm
never
dedicating
tell,
the song to
but things
Batman.
are going so
Yeah,
well.
Batman.
Oh, yeah, and
Batman.
by the way, this Harvey
Cheers,
Dent
everybody.
day is crap.
Cheers.
I know that you took the rap.
All right, what the fuck? What is going on here?
I'm sorry, Anon. 2 whatever 23. You were so close.
Yeah.
I was going for minute detail,
Yeah.
and Ben got it right. It's for both stage 1, 2. It's for stage 1, 2.
Is it 2 as well?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Ben, you win a copy of the card game Power Trip.
You are the winner, sir.
You all winner! Ha ha ha!
This game is based on the popular drinking game known as Presidents and Assholes,
And you are the asshole, sir.
and features cards specifically built around that game. I think you'll like it. You drink a lot, so...
Yeah. If you've ever played Presidents and Assholes, you will enjoy this game. It gives it a little bit more structure than just the random, like, I'm making this fucking rule, fuck you, because I'm drunk.
Indeed it does, and you will see our video of this game within a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's really long. I still have to edit it.
But very super
I feel
fun.
sorry for you.
But it's a fun game. If you like Presidents and Assholes, you will like this card game.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to throw it out there.
Just don't be holding your breath if you can get straight to the rule where you take girls' clothes off.
Yes.
Which is the great part about Presidents and Assholes.
Yeah, I think there is one of those cards in there that makes you just make up a rule. I think. I can't remember correctly. Yeah. We might even send you some beads.
Yeah.
Just because.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta show us your tits, though.
Yes.
Oh, I thought they were the other kind of beats.
Benoit balls.
Benma!
Okay, Hulk the man shot because he lost the contest. I can only agree with that.
Yes.
This one's for you, Hulk.
If I didn't love Hulk, I'd say fuck him. But you know what? Definitely gotta do a shot because Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody! Batman and Hulk demand shots.
And
so.
you know what? You know what? A non 4023, you were so close to the true answer that you also win this
They
contest.
were the first one that was the
You can also get a copy of this game, this card game, Power Trip, if you want it. Please send us your shipping details on Facebook or in a private message on YouTube if you would like a copy of Power
Or
Trip.
you can just send it in the chat room so everybody can send you random stuff.
You probably don't want to send it to everybody.
But, you know.
Probably not everybody.
Find a way to send us a private message, email, whatever. If you would like a copy, it's a drinking game based on Presidents and Assholes. It involves cards. Let us know.
And you are the asshole.
Right? The lovely company from Epic Games. It's EPIK Games. They,
Yes. Not to be confused with the software Epic Games.
Yes. That's actually, I was kind of confused when we first heard about them. I'm like, Epic Games. I was like, no, they're not the ones. What is going on? But yeah, so look them up. They are an up and coming company. They've kind of got their shit together so far.
Yeah. Looking forward to what they do in the future. You'll see our review of their game in the future, really soon.
Very well produced. Very professional looking.
Yeah,
I would say.
I'm really sad because they sent us a shot glass to send out, and it kind of came in like about 15 pieces.
Thank you, Postman.
Damn you, FedEx, you bastards!
That's kind of cool. We actually got contacted by the other Epic Games.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they sent us copies of Gears of War for some strange reason.
No
Gears of
shit.
War? Wait a minute. What is entailed in that
So
package of
which
Gears of War?
what Gears of War was it? Was it the new one or?
No, the first and second.
Oh, okay.
Really?
They some guy from Epic Games, because I got an email and it said at epicgames.com. And I'm thinking, okay, that's interesting. And he just said, oh, yeah, I'm a big fan of the show. I'd like to send you some copies of our old games, just so you can either review it or give it away to a fan
Oh no shit! That's fucking awesome.
or do whatever you want. So that was kind of interesting.
Oh, that's weird. Did he send you a Frisbee and some Old Spice to review? It's like, Jesus Christ, how far back are you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to one up the whole
See,
you guys
first
getting
Gears
free
of
games
War, that'd be
there,
about, what, 2004?
right? Yeah.
It's been a
2005,
while.
somewhere on there. It's been a while.
I do enjoy that game. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, if you were a gamer
What-
at all, you
what was it,
probably
Gears of War
have had
3?
an experience.
Was
with
that the one that we
Gears of
played?
War.
Like I hadn't played any Gears
I
of War.
played all the Gears of War.
Like I think I briefly played the second one. Like I think we played Horde mostly. Like I couldn't get into it, but like I'd never really played any of the Xbox games at that point in time. Like I just come over to fucking Pink's house and just play it. And
Yeah.
so like the controls were wonky for me.
Yeah.
But then like we played 3 and like I loved that game. That was Gears of War is a great series, I think. Like
Really is?
having never played the first and second ones.
Yeah.
Like I think that like if I were to go back, I would like them.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah, it seems like only a couple of franchises out there will really be able to have enough steam to sort of make it to the next level. Like Gears of War.
What the hell was that
and,
noise?
Yeah, there was a weird beep.
There was a beep in there.
Yeah,
It's
was-
sort of distracting.
Was that on your end there, Jeff? Or
Hulk pissed at Stealth knowing here. Where does Hulk live? Because it snowed here very recently.
yeah, it's like up in Mukilteo.
Does Hulk live in Montana?
God damn it! There was something I was
That
going to
is
say
the shot
about
beep,
getting
isn't
the Epic Game thing, and I forget. Oh, the booze is starting to wear.
Wait a minute. Omi is talking about the power of the vagina. I am so interested, Omi. Tell me all about that.
I'm drunk
Please
enough. This
enlighten
could go
me.
very, very dirty directions, and I don't think we need to talk about this
Why not?
because I don't want to offend ladies.
Really?
Well, I'm more than willing to offend them. Obviously, last weekend. Why does that beep keep happening? What in the fuck is happening right
Yeah,
now?
It's coming up on
Oh, okay. That's my private message thing on the chat.
You
here.
did not turn that shit off. God damn it, you ass.
Everybody private message him now. Just bump.
No, don't
Yes,
do
yes.
it.
No, it's okay.
Just machine gun that shit. All
Oh
those
my
beep,
god.
beep,
I
beep,
remember
beep,
the last
beep,
time
beep,
I'm... Oh, fuck. Bad things are going to
I
happen.
turned it off, so it's not
Okay,
gonna happen.
okay.
There is
okay,
much
okay,
love
okay.
coming Hairpink's way. Good news.
God
God,
damn
he
it.
deserves.
You did fucking win, Ben. You did fucking win.
Yes.
I want to
Dr.
know, like,
Wiley, look at that. He's got Dr. Wiley.
like the entire night he's just been doing nothing.
Yeah,
but
Ben
images.
won,
Yeah.
and then I'm also Gripfang was the Anon 4023.
That was Gripfang?
That was Gripfang. He
I thought
won.
Gripfang was in here
He won
already.
as well.
Why was he in as an Anon?
I don't know why he's Anon right now. He doesn't even know why he's Anon right now.
Represent Anon.
But we figured it out. Okay, so both Gripfang and Ben Northern Lights from the University of North Colorado
Yes.
are going to get a free copy of Epic Games Power Trip.
UNC.
Now, if I remember correctly, Ben from Northern Lights, he does a radio show on Mondays at 10 p.m. Am I
Yes,
correct?
that's what I also hear.
Yeah, I heard it's a good thing. I'm usually asleep by 10 o'clock on Mondays, so I've never actually partaked. But I'm pretty sure it's awesome because Ben's a pretty cool dude.
Ben's a pretty cool dude. That's true.
So don't let me down there, Ben.
Well, Mountain Time, of course. You are from Colorado.
You stupid mountain people. God damn it. Fucking
He
hill
is a
folk.
mountain man.
He's hill folk. Why is this person testing a private message to me? What is going on here? Just go run and tinkle. Jesus Christ.
Potty.
Hairpink's gonna pee, so we're gonna fill time while he's taking a squeege and rubbing one out. So
Should take that long. Should not take that long.
Yes. Bladders can't be all that big, can they, folks?
obviously mine's about the size of a quarter of a cup, maybe.
It happens.
Tiny little guy.
We call that genetics. Would you like to hear another news story?
Yeah, okay, what do you got written down there, guy?
Okay.
I kind of feel bad, you got a fucking spiral notebook
Hey, it's
filled
just to
with
fill space.
fucking stories, and it's
It
this
is
is
just
our
to fill
show, and we have nothing, and you're just I come prepared. Fuck you.
It happens.
You guys suck.
So, Wero, I know you have a job which entails some kind of labor intensity.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
to give it up to this guy. He does all kinds of good shit for people who don't deserve it at all.
I
Much
make
like-
rich people's lives happy.
Exactly. So, what is the most extreme thing you guys have done to get out of work?
I want to hear this from Jeff Fu first.
Yeah. Jeff
Yeah.
I don't get out of work.
It's like,
Okay, so you've never had to come up with an excuse to get out of your work?
No, I get paid too well.
Oh, right. He's in legal.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
he does.
son of a bitch. Oh, I love you, but I hate you. But I love you. But I hate you. But I love
suck
you.
my dick, motherfucker. I love you.
I do. So me and the other guys might have jobs that are a little less.
Apparently not as cool as Jeff Foos.
Yeah.
Jerk.
We don't get paid very well at all. Me especially. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can say between all these guys that I get paid the least. And I try to do a good job. I really try. I want to make sure everybody does, get a good quality product from where I come from. But it's like people don't appreciate how good I
I don't know, but, like, you sold us a 3-foot fish today, so like, I think you do your job pretty well.
Yeah, like 20 years ago, my job would be able to provide for an entire family, But now people want to pay me minimum wage, and they don't give a fuck about me, So it's like kind of depressing. But that being said, how crazy of an excuse have you guys come up with to get out of a shift of work?
So, reading through the chat room, I just have to mention Don Thief. People on YouTube do not make as much money as you think they do.
Of course.
I wish I made bank on YouTube.
Also, Hulk once got out of work by saying girlfriend was having a baby. He was single at the time.
I would say,
that's
if I was going to bullshit a really good excuse that they, it might get me in trouble, but at least it would get laughs, I would say that I miscarried.
Yeah, like, I think something just blasphemous like that. Like, just like, really, dude, come on.
Yeah, I've actually never had to, like, I sort of enjoy my job, so I've never really had to. Like, there's been times where I'm like, oh, shit, I'm way too hungover to go into work, I forgot to set my alarm.
The guy that called in, like, I'm calling in sick because I died. I
won't use some crazy excuse. I'll just say the truth, which is, yeah, I feel sick. Mm-hmm. I'm puking right now. I can't come in. Yeah. Or I'm shitting constantly. I can't come in. It's always always a real answer, but it's because I'm,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had to, like, make an excuse as such, in kind of the same way as what Pink's saying. Like, it's like, oh, I am fucking hungover as shit. And I just, like, call and just be like, hey, I'm not going to come to work today. I don't feel so good. And that's it. Like, I don't think I've ever had to, like, make up an excuse.
Yeah.
Like, I think there might have been a couple of times that I might have done it, like, in my youth.
Okay.
But, like, I don't necessarily remember what they were. Like, I'm sure I came up with something like, yeah, so, like, I stubbed my toe, and now I've got, like, gangrene, and I'll have to go to the doctor. But, like, there's never really been... I actually have made excuses to leave work once I was already there. It was like, all of a sudden it's like, oh, yeah, my apartment... complex called and they have to enter my apartment and I have to be there before they basically it was just like it's rainy as shit, I'm outside, I'm hating life, fuck this, I'm out. So it's like, oh yeah, I gotta go home, my apartment complex, they need to but like I don't think I've necessarily lied as such.
Exactly.
It's like,
like what Chris said in the chat room, like it's true. Like a sick day is a sick day, right? Like
it doesn't matter how you're sick. You're sick.
And yeah, that's the extreme circumstance too. Like I've come in hungover many a time.
That's the thing that I'm actually kind of jealous of you since you don't drive because you can be fucked up as fuck.
I have been like. I have been to the point of puking and still gone into work.
Yeah.
Because I can. Like, I don't have to drive there.
I can't do that because I have to drive 30 miles.
But I really need to be
dedication.
I need to be taken out in order to not go to work.
Yeah.
And at that point, I won't get any work done, so there's no reason to go in. So I'll be like, I'm sorry, guys, I'm shitting my pants off because I actually am.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I know you're like, God damn it, this asshole's fucking stayed home from work again. Seriously, but like because a lot of it has to boil down to like I just don't feel comfortable driving.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I could do my work as drunk as I am. I just cannot physically drive my vehicle 30 miles to get to my work.
Well, that's a practical
if I could drive if I could ride the bus to get to work. I would never ever call in sick because I was too drunk.
Well,
because I could ride the bus.
Here's the thing. It's like, how much damage will you be willing to do to get called off of a day of work? Here's the thing. A man named Casey James Fury set fire to a nuclear submarine in the United States Army, or excuse me, Navy, twice. On 2 separate occasions, equaling up to a total of $500 million of damage, and 5 people injured.
I'm gonna stop you.
Was this up at Bangor? Because I can imagine that happening.
Yeah.
Twice. You said twice.
We got 2 separate occasions of this guy setting fire to a nuclear submarine. We're talking all kinds of untold damage, and he just needed to get out of work early.
Holy fuck!
Yep.
You just took a hatchet to a scalpel job.
Really? Really?
I got fired from a job. Like it was like I'd been there for 3 years. I didn't call in sick. I slept in. Did not call in sick. I called in later on in the day, like after the workday. Like I was just just dead.
Lighting your sub on fire is not Batman approved.
I agree, Batman. Totally.
Hulk agree with Batman.
So, okay, so like I call in sick like that afternoon. Like I called my boss's personal home phone. I'm like, "Hey, sorry. This is the thing."
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, then I come into work the next day and he's like, "Sorry, brah. You're gone, though.
Shit happens in life.
You're fired. Like you didn't call in sick at the proper time. You know, because like I should have called in the morning, but I didn't because like I slept till like fucking 3:00 in the afternoon. So I got fired. First offense, I got fucking fired because I did not call in sick.
Like no write-up or no shit?
None of that.
Fucking thing sucks!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Bill.
I was the example, basically. But then, like, there's been other jobs. This is like, like you can tell. Like,
yeah.
I've heard. Like, I swear, my boss saves the messages and he plays them on purpose just so like you can hear them the next day. Because like there's been days it's like I don't feel good. I'm not coming in. And then like the next day I'll like come in, you know, like it's a brown bottle flu, and like I'll be listening to him like replay the messages like all it's like hey. And I'm just like,
you sound like Adam the Mamp after like huffing some of that.
Exactly, dude. It's just so bad. And I'm just going. He's not a stupid individual. He knows that it's just like this asshole is so drunk as shit right now.
Yeah, I've just like literally I've never been there. I've never been to the point where I need to come up with some crazy excuse just because I don't feel like going in.
Hey, it's 1 out of 365 days of the year. I've been there. I've been like...
Well, hey. Yeah, I can understand from certain perspectives where you wouldn't want to go. Like, I've never been at the point where I'm like, I just don't feel like going in. I'm not going to go in.
Well dude, I mean, like, that's 90% of every day that I stay home is because I just don't feel like going in there. But, like, luckily, like, I work at a job to where it's just, like, I just have to call in and just be like, I'm not coming in. And my boss is like, all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah, it happens. You know, it's like they don't pay people well enough. Like, it's getting worse and worse as the years go on. Have you guys seen any of the inequality of wealth in America videos.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's like when you look at how much people on the top are actually getting paid, it's like really super crazy. Because they have to make a new chart for the people who are getting paid over the 1% because they've been able to micromanage the wealth so well enough that they get paid 400% more than the people right below them. Like the super rich, they get paid 400% more than the people below, right?
Well, that's
in the next line of income.
Well, that's where, unfortunately, what's his nuts with the percentages and such. It's like there is not really a middle class anymore.
Of course there isn't.
Are
you kidding?
It's either you're poor or you're rich. Like there's not.
Yeah.
There's no. What was his number, like 40-something%?
There's something. I forget exactly
Yeah.
what it was. Like, I'm in this weird position as far as the
What
job
was his name? Schmidt
I do right now
Job
that like
or something like that.
I'm in the statistical margin of error right now where I am in the middle class,
Yeah.
and it's pretty awesome being there.
I think I'm in the higher echelon of my job, but I'm still within the lower class of the job market.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's probably several layers above what I'm getting paid.
And you know what? Have you gotten those comments about, you guys are making so much YouTube money?
Yeah, all the time.
True.
We only have 14,000
I think that's
subscribers.
what brought this whole
Like,
conversation on, is because somebody in the chat room said, like, you guys are making YouTube's money. It's
Yeah.
like, no,
There's
we're
so
not.
much speculation on how much top YouTubers make.
Apparently,
and it's so
people
much
on
less
YouTube
than you
make
think.
fucking bajillions.
Yeah.
There's a discussion on one of the forums that I'm on, and someone was saying PewDiePie, I guess, is the top non-commercial independent
PewDiePie,
YouTuber in terms of not subscribers but number of views per month. It's like 120 million or something.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
And they were saying that he makes like $1.8 million a month, and it's like I don't even think he makes 1.8 million per year.
No.
I don't even think he makes $1 million per year.
1.8 million cents.
No,
per
I mean,
year.
like,
No.
not to
More
give
like
like a number as such. But
yeah,
like,
well, YouTube literally in the agreement, you can't tell people what you make just because they want.
No, and people are assuming they're just saying like, well, if I got 1,000 views and I got paid this much, when he gets like 100 million views, he gets paid this. It doesn't work like that.
No.
When you
Yeah.
double your views, you don't double your money. It
No.
never ever works like that.
Exactly.
we let's see. We've been making money for how many years now? 2, 3 years.
We've been technically like making like in the sense that if you walk down the street and you see a penny on the ground, that's making money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll just say that the person I know that I know personally that makes the most, he only has like 18,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, like,
Yeah, but his CPM is like it's big.
the
Huh.
subscriber to money ratio does not equal out,
It's weird. It's weird how it works.
and then even still, like,
We don't earn enough money to buy ramen for like
Yeah.
our monthly ramen.
yeah,
Like, amount.
it's, like, everybody thinks just because like
Hey,
you
that
guys
shin
are
stuff
kind
is
of popular,
expensive.
it's nothing.
Hulk approve. Cult
Yeah.
Moo joining new A team.
Exactly.
Hulk, we will join your new
Yes,
A team.
Hulk,
I
please
am
accept it.
down with the new A team.
But like I was saying, it's just the same as like people who are in my line of work. Like 20 years ago, my line of work, cutting fish and being able
Yeah,
to give people
fishmongers were fucking
It's like
utilized.
you would give people a good product and they'd be grateful, and you'd be able to make enough money to support a family.
Hulk
but
demands
now-
shots.
Yeah.
Hulk will get
I
shots.
didn't mean to interrupt,
Yeah.
but Hulk demands shots.
Hulk demands shots. Here comes the
God damn you, Hulk! I have to go to work tomorrow. And actually do things at work.
Sharts.
Here comes the shark.
Not shorts.
all up in our
Shots.
jeans.
Damn you, Chris.
Cheers.
Oh, fucking Christoph.
Sharts. Everybody.
I want to play your game, Chris.
No, I guess, we might as well throw it out there. Any gamers out there who like supporting indie development, who like playing old school style games,
please.
needs to go check out Volgar the Viking.
Yes.
It's an awesome little game. It's still being made currently. It was on Kickstarter. It was a Kickstarter success story. Volgar the Viking.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about
If you're going to buy a game, please support indie companies. Fuck everybody else.
Indie.
Yeah, indie are pretty awesome. I mean,
I grant you, I bought Angry Birds and some of these other, but like, just please support indie companies.
Yeah, support indie development. It's the way to go. That's where the real innovative, like nostalgic, everything you want out of games is coming out nowadays. And Volgar the Viking hits all the right notes. It's very much a sort of Ghouls and Ghosts inspired style where you get like power ups and then you get hit and then you lose that power up, you know, like Ghouls and Ghosts, you used to get the armor and then you could build it up until you're like fucking all powerful. And it's very similar where you get like a shield power up and then you get like a other power up.
I don't know why you're looking at me like I have no idea what Volgar is.
Secret Donkey Punch powers, yes.
Yes, Donkey Punches.
It's really cool. Like
Donkey Punches for everyone. Celebrate. Woo!
Wait, imagine this says Donkey Punch.
Yes, Donkey Punches. Oh, no. We need to celebrate. The clap.
Oh.
Donkey Punches for everybody. There we go. Donkey Punches for everybody.
Omi doesn't want a Donkey Punch.
No.
It's too bad, Omi, you're going to get it. Whoa, that sounded kind of bad.
That was kind of aggressive there.
I was
big
a little
guy.
bit too aggressive.
You need to simmer down. We like Omi. You don't need to offend her.
I'm sorry, Omi. I'll buy you some fatty tuna. We'll
Yes.
make it better.
Get her some
And it won't even have roofies in it. That's how much I like you.
But your
I'm not
salmon
gonna
skin
roofie
roll
it.
will totally have roofies.
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
But I've seriously been considering let me know in the chat room, would you guys like to see us review games? Like video games?
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys have seen me doing, what was the Let's Play Left 4 Dead with Zion. I think Old Man Tom was there.
How are you guys going to do it since you can't monetize games?
You can monetize games. It's a review.
Or, yeah, some independents will let you.
Yes.
And, I don't know. Like,
even if we don't monetize, we might still make videos. It gets us views.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Like, it's...
I think that's one reason we spun off the channel, so that if there's any kind of copyright issues, it's not going to affect Reckless Eating.
Uh-huh.
It would just affect on mainframe.
That's actually not a bad idea. We might just be like Cult Moo game channel.
Yeah, because you guys have spent so long building up Cult Moo that you don't want to risk it.
Yeah, I can understand that. Well, even if it's a spin-off channel, like, do people want to see our take on reviewing games? Do they?
I mean, like, I gotta say, like, just from looking at the things, that stupid Left 4 Dead thing that Zion and me and Pillows and Summers did, that was a pretty, everybody liked that one. I mean, Pillow was Pillow. He was, he was the anchor. He was the unsung hero. He couldn't hear us, but, like, everybody loved fucking Pillows.
So we have
Pillows
two
awesome.
people against it so far and everybody else for it.
Who is against it? Who do I have to go and beat down?
I bet Zoe's against it. She's like, fuck this, don't do this. I don't want to have to save your ass every day, Wero.
Zoe has to totally be...
I don't even know Zoe. Is Zoe still around? Roos. Oh, Roos.
Yeah, Roos is here.
Roos. So,
Or Rue. That's ownership is what that S means.
Yeah.
It's not actually part of his
It's
name.
Roo's poops. I know. I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
It's Rue, you idiots.
I know. God damn it. I'm sorry, brah. I'm sorry, brah. Sorry, bro. But, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Me and Crash would totally amaze you guys in the crazy shit we've done.
I have no idea what the style would be. It would probably just be us really drunk talking over video of the gameplay.
Yeah. But me and Crash would totally fucking show everybody.
I feel really bad because, like, that last
fucking
time...
medic for Crash and give him a Kritzkrieg.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know what that means, but I guarantee it's glorious.
I feel really bad because, like, I remember, like, you and I and that random guy, like, I don't know who the fuck that guy was. Like, he was, like, some 16-year-old kid that I was talking to. We played Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
And then we went to fucking Team Fortress. And then we were playing Team Fortress for a while. And then Crash fucking showed up. And, like, I think we played, like, maybe 1 or 2 games. And then I was just too drunk and I fucking bounced.
Look at this. What is Omi saying? She's saying get Lofi laid?
Well, Ben suggested that there should be a show called Get Lofi Laid.
Yes! Yes! Please!
And that will happen
Get me
when Chris
laid.
Reckless is visiting.
Whoa,
Yeah,
Lofi is
totally.
really
Yeah.
into
Playing with
this.
Chris Reckless.
No, that'll
I will
only
fuck his
happen if
navel.
El Flamo comes along with Chris. His
Yeah.
cousin's got to come up here, too.
Well, you know, Lofi's gonna have his own show eventually.
Perhaps.
It's gonna be the Lofi Show. Episode 1 is Hangover Cures,
Yes.
but getting Lofi laid could be a good second episode.
That would be great.
That would kind of be like sketch of something stupid. That would be kind of...
We'll just take Lofi out to a bar and have him lay on like the worst pickup lines
Yes.
on random
Oh
chicks.
my God.
It's like, you've been running through my mind all day. Is your ass in space jeans? I can't remember how exactly that works, but
What do you think the legalities of that are, though? Like, how much-
not good. We'd have to get
no.
permissions
We'd have to get a
from
lot of
everybody.
permissions.
You'd have to blur out everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
In a
man.
perfect world.
That would be great, though. That would
Where
be
we have a
fucking
budget.
fantastic show. We'll just like go down to Patty Coins and be like, "Hey, would you do me?"
have you had enough to drink? Please.
Yeah, and just be like, everybody just blurred and just be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, here's this loosely based form. Sign this."
Here's some loosely constructed metaphor for you fucking me.
This is the form
Would you
that says that
please?
you're not going to sue us just in case things happen.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
I
Omi
agree.
says,
I agree.
Beat the
Omi.
pickup line, hey, let's fuck. I don't think I can. I don't know if I'm that clever.
I've done that once, and it has actually worked for me. I grant you, she was really, 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 really... She had a great personality. Like, an amazing personality.
Which means she was a 3 out of 10.
Yes. Her name may or may not have been V. Asia.
Oh, there you go. See, you gotta, like Chris is saying, you gotta like, you gotta be personal about it. You can't just say "let's fuck." You gotta be like, "Hey, I'm Chris. I like
Yeah.
pizza. Let's
Uh-huh.
fuck." You know, you gotta offer them some personal information.
Yeah. So, hey, hey, bitch, you got some nice tits. I drive a car. Let's do it.
Let's fuck.
Exactly. You have at least
We
two
could
or
use
three
that car.
There's qualifiers right there. You at least have a car.
Exactly. You are qualified at that
Yeah.
point.
That's a good point. Like
Uh-huh.
the car impresses them because that means you can spend money on things.
Yeah, you at least have to pay for gas, so you've got some money.
Yes.
Apparently, Gripfang is drunk.
Gripfang.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Gripfang. Get drunk, sir.
Yo, bitch, I may be ugly, but at least I got no money. God damn you, Rue. You son of a bitch. I love you.
Hey baby,
Yeah.
your face is whack, but I don't care.
You really make
Tonight you
things very
deserve
efficient.
love.
I think I actually said that to a bitch at fucking Penumbra. I'm pretty sure I said that.
Probably.
Penumbra was broken.
Really.
Like, dude, okay, so
What an eloquent name for such a shitty pickup line.
last weekend we went to the Penumbra Beer Bash.
Uh-huh.
Poorly poorly designed thing. Like, they had... You can tell it was the very first thing that they did. It was an abortion.
It kind of was.
And then
it was really bad. The audio.
Oh, man. No,
Apparently, it got better after we left. Like, I was talking to a dude from work that went there, too.
It's because I went and bitched that lady, and she fucking chewed me out, man. No, okay. So, like, we're listening. Like, there was, like, what, 3 bands? 4 bands?
We listened to 3 bands.
3 bands. Okay. So, like, finally, like, I'm drunk enough. Like, we had enough booze. Like, I'm drunk enough. I go up there, like, I go up to, like, where the sound booth is. And, like, I'm listening to some of the shit. And, like, the dude's sitting there. And I'm like, I kind of tap him on the shoulder. I'm like, brah.
Oh, you're right. I've heard this story.
Yeah, I'm like.
It is sad.
Yeah, I'm
It
like,
is so
dude,
sad.
like.
I can't get into my Jaeger.
I'm like, you know, like.
Apply
it's like,
some muscle. Apply that man meat. Do you got it?
I'm not sure.
Let me have
what the
it.
fuck is going on?
I have
over
the
there,
eagle
guys?
craw.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so like,
Hey,
This is Marchtoberfest.
I have to pick up the woman.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got the cap open though. So here
So
you go.
are you gonna bounce here real quick, like?
I got to bounce
And then
right
you will
now, but
return.
I'll be right back. And
So-
I'm gonna take a swig of this.
All right.
Yeah, Raj.
Lofi is like, if you guys saw our Valentine's special,
Yeah. He's going to
Yes.
go pick up the woman.
or
The
there's a
woman
couple
has to
other
be a part of
episodes.
this.
The woman is coming by
Yes.
to make a guest visit.
Yes.
I'll
So
be back as soon as possible.
to continue my story, so
New 18-month shots. Let's do this. It's 2.
damn it, trying to tell a story here, bitches.
Boom, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Oh god damn it, I fucking
Ugh.
hate Jaeger.
I love Jaeger.
No.
I fucking love it.
I can do it straight, but fuck that. Anyway,
Oh, my God. Jaeger's one of my favorite things.
so back to my story. Where was I going with the story? Oh, it was Penumbra. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
Penumbra.
So, like, the sound was so bad that I went up and, like, I fucking tapped dude that was up the fucking board. And I'm like, dude, like, can you seriously hear this? And he's like, yeah, I know it's bad. And I'm like, all right, well, you know, like, whatever. And, like, then, like, him and I, we just kind of, like, we're fucking chilling, just kind of talking over shit. Well, then all of a sudden, like, the fucking broad skillet that was actually, like, running the board, she fucking just comes over, she, like, punches me in the shoulder. She's like, hey, I'm fucking doing the best I can. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, whoa. Lady. I understand this. I'm just some drunk asshole just saying.
Well, here's the thing. As terrible as the audio was, they probably had tons of people coming up and telling her how shitty she was doing her job. Like, imagine, like, the worst day at your work where you're fucking hungover as shit. You don't even want to be there. You're mowing crooked lines, and every golfer's coming up to you and telling hey, your lines are crooked.
I totally understand where she was coming from. I just thought it was weird that, like, I was the dude that she came unglued on. Like, she just...
Yeah, you were definitely, like, the...
I was the final straw,
Yes.
man. Like, she's just like, I'm doing the best I can. Blah, blah, and she's just fucking laying into me. I'm like, I understand. Like, I know your pain. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if you guys can hear it from this point of view. It sounds like shit. And then I just, like, walked away really quick. I thought I was pretty, considering where we were, I thought she might have shanked me. Like, I was waiting for just, like, this toothbrush to just get fucking stabbed into my abdomen. It was pretty ridiculous. But the best thing out of that whole fucking show was the goddamn Philly place, man.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking place was
the ghettoest
so fantastic.
Philly cheese sub sandwich shop. The original, what was it? The original Phillies.
The original
In
Phillies.
Seattle at, what was it? Beacon Hill.
Yeah, my only complaint is I ordered a root beer and I did not get a root beer.
Oh, shit.
Mother...
Hey, have you guys been to the Ram?
No, we have not.
I've been to a Ram, but like I'm not sure which the Ram you
The restaurant, because they used to have a 5-pound,
well,
I think, a cheeseburger challenge,
because
and I don't see it on the menu anymore.
5-pound cheeseburger
I've
challenge.
been to the Ram in like ghetto ass Tacoma.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
The U District probably is the most popular,
Yeah, so
just
like,
because of all the drunk students.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on what the Ram you're talking about. Like, I've been to like the ghetto Ram, but like
Well,
the good ones.
supposedly they all had the same, 5-pound cheeseburger for $25.
Of course, I guess at the time that I went to the Ram, like, I wasn't really into doing the large amounts of foods or doing any of what. It was just one of those. Me and my buddies, like, we went to the Ram and we're just like, let's drink some beers and eat some food.
Yeah, Chris expressed some interest in doing an eating challenge while he's up there.
That'd be interesting. I'd go watch
I think
that.
he's willing to do quantity. He doesn't want to do something spicy that's going to lay him up for like 3 days.
If we could do it like a split thing, we should go to Beth's and get like the fucking 19
Oh, the 12-egg
pound
omelet thing.
fucking omelet. Yeah.
I would. Well,
There's some giant burger down in Tacoma that none of the competitive eaters know about. It's a really local thing.
Really?
I think they still have it. If they're still in business, I know they still have it. And then there's that one, the bar, I forgot what it's called, like the Loose Wheel or whatever in Tacoma, that has the burger in between 2 grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
right,
yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's the loose wheel.
And there's only like, 3 or 4 people that have done it.
yeah.
How much? Like, how big is that though? Like,
It's, God, I don't even remember. I think it's, I don't know if it's 2 pounds of meat or it's 4 pounds of meat. It's pretty substantial. It's like 6 pounds of food. And you only have 30 minutes to finish.
Yeah. Is it like, I was gonna say, like,
It would still be fun to do it.
like
even-
I think I've done like a 2-pound
not
hamburger
expensive
sometimes,
either.
just being a fat ass, but like,
Mhm.
I don't know.
I think it would be worth doing it just to have a film with fucking it's Chris and you're going up against a challenge or whatever. But
Yeah, the problem with the Loose Wheel is since it's like a sports bar type thing, it's going to be loud as hell in there.
yeah, that's what I was just going to ask you about. What are the logistics of filming inside of a restaurant and doing a challenge?
Yeah.
We would probably have to
more...
mic up Chris with, like a little lapel mic. I think that's the only way it would work.
Okay, well, my next question is like, how does YouTube feel about that type of shit?
Well, I mean,
though?
anybody that's in the video has to have a
No,
sign-off,
we can
right?
get around that by basically cutting everybody out by shooting him close. The biggest problem is if you can hear any of the music in the background, that could set off the content ID.
Yeah,
That's kind of what we were wondering about. Like,
Yeah,
that's why we
so-
haven't.
Yeah, because I was reading something on the forums today about someone having a problem they tried to put up video footage of like their mom's funeral or something, and one of the songs that was playing got them a copyright strike.
Yeah, see that's one thing like where we haven't done any restaurant-y type things is 'cause it's just like the logistics of editing people's faces and having to deal with the fact that there's
there's a lot of shit that goes on there. But
things.
as going back to where you, I don't know who this person is or who their mom is. Was it a Boys to Men song?
No,
Okay,
thankfully.
that's the easy one, right?
You're a
I just wanted.
You know
You're
what?
a terrible
I just looked
person.
at the Loose Wheels website, and Randy Santel, who did it last year in 11 minutes 59 seconds, just got beat. Someone
Ooh.
did it under 10 minutes.
Oh Jesus!
I have no idea what the hell you just said, but yes. What?
The burger challenge.
Oh, god damn it. So, okay. Within our burger challenge, the whole international YouTube thing, who do you think's gonna win? Like I know you don't necessarily know who's joined, but like, is there like a
Jamie McDonald or
Yeah,
maybe
Jamie
Mickey
McDonald.
Sudo.
Mickey, even Natter and Natter and
No,
Vaughn.
Natter's not a speed demon. He can't do it.
Well,
I don't know. He ate the fuck out of that onion, man.
Yeah.
Natter's biggest weakness is the first minute or so. I think Chris could actually keep up with him.
Really?
Yep. Natter's best in more than 1 hour contests.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Jamie McDonald is probably the other, Eat Bear Eat.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Eat Bear Eat, yeah.
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 He's absolutely nuts. Oh, before we go on, Miguel asked, is Reckless going to do the Oh My God burger again? He actually can't, because the catch down in Anaheim doesn't allow any professional eaters, and if you've done any kind of contest, if you're on YouTube, they Google your name and everything because they ask for your driver's license. So he'll be barred from doing that. Jimmy Lin tried to do it at the end of last year. They raised a whole bunch of crap about that, and he ended up having to pay for his burger. They said, we'll give you the burger for free if you finish it, and then they made it double size so that he'd have to pay for it. So instead of a 4-pound burger or whatever, it was 8 pounds of meat.
Jesus Christ.
You could even the scene where they put 2 patties together. So that's not nice of them. No, well,
it's
the
not nice,
is
but I understand.
They have a pull. It's $500 if you can win. So they don't want people who can easily do it to just go in. And get it.
Exactly.
I understand where they're coming from, but come on,
Well, yeah, at a certain point, just because you do stupid shit on YouTube doesn't mean you're actually a professional eater.
Well, Chris has actually tried a competitive eating contest before, so he wouldn't be eligible for it.
Okay, well, what would that do for us? I mean, we're
you
on
guys
YouTube.
would probably be fine because I don't think you've done any actual competitive eating.
No.
Well, I mean, we have as such. We've had speed eating contests, but does that actually?
We've not done officially sanctioned.
Yeah, I think you guys are kind of borderline, but that's where the catch stands on that.
Yeah,
they're one of the most difficult restaurants, so we can't redo those. And you know what, both Chris and I can't eat as much as we used to, so we suck. We fully admit it.
I must say, I am, spoiler alert and stuff, I am particularly proud of my second international YouTube challenge time.
Yeah, I don't think we filmed it yet, so I don't know who's going to do it. I can't imagine Matt would do it.
Yeah,
I think Chris is going to be one, and maybe Chuck will be the other, just because if he blows, he's going to blow big.
That'd be cool. We filmed it just a week ago.
Yeah,
and Wero kept up with me, so it was it was good. It was good.
That's what I'm saying. I'm proud of it, man. I'm gonna gloat. I don't want to give times and shit, but I'm yes, I was a component or an opponent, competitor.
He was a contender.
Contender. That's God damn it. I'm drunk.
I can imagine someone are liquids allowed in this?
Yes. Those are your choice.
Yes, you can drink with it.
I can imagine Jamie McDonald finishing in about 40 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah. No,
just doing it solo.
For us, though.
Yeah, there's gonna be many, what was it, Big Hawaiian, and there's gonna be many of these people that just you guys suck. But I feel for my own personal best that I did very well.
Yeah. Well, I didn't it was a 10 burgers per team. Your team just had to eat those burgers. We each had an equal amount of burgers, which means I didn't have to eat more than Wero did in order for us to finish. Which means that he kept pace with me pretty much the whole time.
Yes. So I feel good.
So it was a good challenge.
Let me ask you guys something, because one of the requests that we always get from fans, and it always kind of fascinated me because it didn't sound that gross, was to take a McDonald's Big Mac, the extra value meal or whatever that is, to take one of those things and blend it. The Big Mac, the fries, the soda.
Oh, the whole
thing? Dump it in a blender, blend it all up, and drink it. And I was just thinking, that's not even close to gross.
It's not that, yeah.
I think it would just be more texture than anything.
It would definitely be textural. That would be an interesting, I guess, challenge, maybe?
Well, we've already filmed it, and they put me in it for some stupid reason, and it tasted exactly what I thought it would taste like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which means that It was easy.
So was that a challenge?
I think it was a challenge because I heard a lot of vomiting around me. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do it.
Well, yeah, like I don't think that's that bad, but I did the MRE like dinner shake.
Okay, I
challenge
have
that
to
we
agree
made
with
up.
Hulk. Hulk say Luffy Jeff Fu 2016.
Yeah, I'd vote for them for president.
I would totally vote.
Oh
yeah.
wait, so I'm the running mate? No way, you're not going to Sarah Palin me. Fuck that.
Fuck you, Hulk. Jeff Fu does not agree.
So it's the Jeff Fu Lofi.
Oh,
2016.
okay. Wait a minute. All right. Okay, we have to take a quick side here. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what the fuck Ben Fuller's been doing over here, but
Oh, he made the Lofi picture? Yeah, that's
yes,
good.
that is fantastic. Are you seeing this there, Jeff?
Yes.
That is stupid. God damn it. We need to make that a shirt.
No, that like I was thinking about making shirts that were that style.
God damn it, Ben.
We got
You
things.
Son of a bitch.
We got things coming.
Jeff, Hulk think Jeff Fu is hotter than Sarah Palin. Yes, definitely.
Chris apparently makes the best buffalo wings on ERF? On Earth! On Earth! What do you use, Chris, on your hot wings
He
there?
is a Viking, so it's Earth.
He is a Viking. I want to know what kind of. I would love to have them.
I'm kind of waiting to see his ass with fucking Ragnar on fucking History Channel.
Right?
He's gonna fucking like raid some goddamn
Frank's
Englanders.
butter. That's Frank's and butter is standard. What do you add to make them the best? Is it your ratios?
It's you know what? For me, it's not about the ratio or anything
tender
else.
loving care?
It's what I do to the actual wing,
Okay.
which is to make it crispy and to get it seasoned. Is I will flour it a few times, and I'll actually season the flour
Ooh.
so that you
So
have
now we're
salt,
talking.
pepper, garlic powder,
Now we're talking.
paprika, and other spices in there,
That's
and
nice.
that gets a nice crispy shell that soaks up more of the liquid. Oh yeah, and PCP.
Oh, PCP, of course.
Yeah, always.
So PCP is great. I love PCP. But
It's the essence of pure flavor. Haven't you seen Futurama?
Right? It's basically like MSG, right?
I think so. It makes you feel hungry about an hour later.
It's some good stuff. I thought it was crack. No, Batman, you're wrong. All right, so let's discuss what you guys want to do when you're up here. Like, we've talked about a few things.
Are we in agreement of the Fear Pong idea for the main show?
I love the idea of Fear Pong, but is that a main show or is it just Fear Pong?
No, Fear Pong was the main show.
Was it? Like, I'm not
Yes.
sure people see it as a main show. I think they see it as a spin-off.
Well, we ran it as the main show.
I
don't know how well it did.
Well, I mean, it's your like most viewed video, right?
No, not even close. Our most viewed video is For Loco Pong.
Oh, for Loco Pong, right?
Yeah, no one actually remembers doing it.
Oh, right.
They were all
right,
passed
right,
out,
right.
and you know what's really weird about that is Matt says he threw up on Lori's on her car door
Uh
because she was driving him to the restaurant. That door is still sticky,
huh. Oh God.
and not like a little bit sticky. Like you need the jaws of life to get it open sticky.
That is kind of messed up.
Yeah, so the vomit is still there.
Yeah. Okay. So Fear Pong is a main show. What else do you guys want to film while you're up here?
Well, for the shows you guys do, we have to get in on just like one of everything.
I would.
I
love
really
that.
want to do a deep fried what and
Deep fried?
something complicated.
Deep fried would be great. Definitely Drink at Destiny's great.
Mm-hmm.
What's another good one that's good for?
I want to do the cooking one. So deep fried what and the grilling with Wero.
Oh, grilling with Wero.
Yeah, grilling would be especially if you could export us meat.
Yeah, get that exotic
we will
meat.
get you some kind of weird meat.
Ooh, I would love that. We should do that.
Maybe we'll even get you guys like ostrich eggs and stuff like that.
Late night grilling with Wero. We do lion steaks.
Right? You could do
Hopefully
lion
Wero
steaks.
doesn't
You know,
fuck
it's
this up.
one of the weird things.
And then you would break the eggs.
I'm
over
not
the-
sure if you actually want to put that on the internet because now we just had our first state ban the sale of lion meat.
Washington hasn't banned that yet.
Nope, not
I don't
yet.
think.
No, Illinois is the only one that's banned it, but you know that there's a lot of animal rights activists that are going to come after you.
You know, we
so
haven't had those
I was
yet,
gonna say,
so we don't.
Illinois banned it, but at the same time, we just legalized weed. So like, we just be like, I don't care.
So you're
We'll
hungry
just
for
cook some
everything.
elephant. Fuck it.
The moment weed is federally legalized, we will have the Cult Moo weed show. I'm just telling you right now.
It's going to be magnificent.
We might even start it before that happens. We want to be the first on the cusp of
You could just say you're filming in international waters or something.
weed reviews.
Right? We're gonna, yeah. We'll sail out somewhere in between Hawaii and just be like smoking some weed on a boat and be like, oh,
yeah.
Moo weed show. Fuck it.
And you guys in the chat room don't realize how much of this lion was chopped up and sold. I sent Cult Moo a picture of the balls and penis.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
That was up for grabs too.
I was kind of scarred from that. That was a little messed up, man. Like, why would you do that?
Well, he sent that picture to me, so I figured I would share and show you how much of the lion he sells.
You made Luffy cry a little bit because he was just like why would
I want to try something like the spleen, something different. That might be in the balls. Miguel says lion cum.
Good God. Oh man. You know, God damn it. There was something I was gonna ask you earlier, and we've just gone other topics, and I totally fucking forget what the hell it was. Damn it! Damn my drunkenness! Damn it all to hell!
Oh, and someone, I forgot who it was, asked if we're going to do ostrich balut. And he has an incubator,
Ostrich
so it's
balut?
a possibility, but I think what we're going to
Oh, those would
do
be
is
so
we'll probably
good.
just ask for
No.
the eggs that didn't hatch and see how far they made it before they hatched.
No.
We haven't even had real balut yet.
You
though.
guys can do ostrich balut. We are
I want
not
to try it.
doing
I want to try balut.
Okay, well,
If you guys, when you guys come up here, if we could try balut somehow, I would love that.
God.
yeah, that's easy. Well, that can be on a deep fried what? We can do like deep fried Filipino food.
You know what? Actually, I think
That's not a bad idea
I would
at
be
all.
actually probably willing to eat deep fried balut over just regular balut.
We're gonna have to buy another deep fryer when you guys come up here. We're gonna buy a deep fryer just to destroy it.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
our
here.
next, one of the
I'm gonna
collaborations I'm
propose
setting
something.
up
So since Matt Zion's
is with a
make-
show called Kamikaze Kitchen.
Uh huh.
And those two guys are interesting. They're both food vloggers. It's Eddie Lin from Deep End Dining and
Yeah.
Val Herrera from Trippy Food.
Yeah.
And they just recently filmed. They did a guest stint on Carson Daly, and they were just on Bizarre Foods when they came to Los Angeles.
Oh, nice.
They were they were two of the guys that Zimmerman looked up
Right.
to take around LA, and when we proposed the show to them, they said, "Oh yeah, we'll start thinking of things." And one of the things that they suggested was like I think a balut-based frittata,
That'd be
which should look
interesting.
rather interesting.
No,
That's-
I honestly think like I would rather do deep fried balut than just eating balut raw.
Yeah, because
We haven't
it's
tried
gonna
balut at
have
all,
like
though,
feathers
so-
and beak and embryonic fluid.
I'm willing to try any balut right now.
That's something. Since you guys are making all the YouTube monies now, like you guys need to buy us like a fucking industrial deep fryer so we can do our show proper.
We could just take you to Restaurant Depot and see what they have. They probably have one bigger than your car.
There is like a fucking restaurant place like a couple blocks down from us. Like I forget what the hell it's called.
And we need to take you to the real Restaurant Depot. We can like buy you a cow or something.
Yeah.
Or a goat.
So like what was it? Cash and Carry that we went to that one time, where they have like 3/4 of a fucking leg of lamb.
Yeah, Gash and Gary's pretty cool.
Yeah, Cash and Carry was cool.
Restaurant Depot has the whole animal just like wrapped up in in some kind of sack, so you can just swing it over your shoulder and carry it out like you're carrying a big body.
Oh my god.
Totally cool.
That sounds pretty awesome.
It's in a body bag, basically.
I can totally see me just strapping part of a cow to the top of my fucking Jetta and just be like,
Yep.
Turbo,
No, that'd be cool.
what's up?
I'm with you there. Who was
There's
it?
plenty of loot
Batman.
up there, too. They have Seafood City is up there. They sell it. 99 Ranch sells it.
Seafood City. Where
I went to Seafood City once. I didn't find a lot of cool things.
that was out in Tukwila, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the only one in the state.
Yeah. But going back to the chat room, Batman votes for
Folk
shots.
with new username demands shots.
There's a lot of shot
Stuck
talk.
your cow onto a Jetta Top Gear style. I believe that was an old Camaro.
An old Camaro.
Shot talk.
Everybody!
Get your shots out. Do those shots.
God damn it! I have to get up.
Oh, and Omi says she wants to try a fresh durian. I actually don't know in Washington State where to get a fresh one. I do know several places in Los Angeles. I don't think we can get them on the plane.
You have to go to the H Mart in Federal Way. You can get them there.
Fresh?
Yes.
Are they sold in netting?
Oh yeah, fresh-ish.
If they're sold in netting, they're not fresh. That means they're frozen.
I
Does
can't...
freezing them destroy their flavor that much? I mean...
Yes, and it almost completely destroys the odor.
Really?
Yes.
God damn.
I don't know.
If it's fresh, you can smell it from the parking lot.
Okay, yeah, then they have to be...
Even if the parking lot is a quarter-mile away, you can smell it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because my boss, he was talking about, because, like, his father-in-law, he likes to try, like, a little bit of everything, so they went to the H Mart, and they were buying some durian, and while they were in line, like, everybody in line with them, they're like, oh, you like? And he's like, I don't know, I've never tried, and, like, they were just, like, laughing and giggling at them, and he said, like, once they cracked it open, it was like, nope, I'm fucking done.
Yeah, if usually...
It's got to be frozen then.
If it's like $8 a pound, then it's probably fresh.
Yeah.
You know what? You might be able to find it at Viet Hoa in the I District. They sell some really funky stuff there.
Well, isn't there a Viet Hoa in Renton?
Yeah, on MLK. I've been there. It's like way too clean to be an Asian store. So the I District one is a lot more ghetto, and they sell stuff like the big silkworms that are bigger than your thumb.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They sell stuff like that, and like all
this
sorts
with
of parts.
And I was trying to
various
not
animals.
die.
Mm-hmm.
That was definitely an interesting store, and lots of durian products. That's where we got the first time I sent the durian jam down. That's where it came from. Asian stores aren't Asian stores without stinking. That's actually correct. One of my favorite markets down in the LA area is Hawaii Market, which is like the cheap ghetto market, but with like tons of really good alcohol. And it always stinks in there because they have fresh durian and stinky tofu and everything. And it seems like they never clean the floor, so it looks like crap. So on their website they said, oh yeah, we just put out a whole bunch of new, we have a new website and we're promoting pictures of the store. And it's like, there's no way you can get this store to look really good. They're all super wide angle shots.
Yeah, that was the one thing, like, when we went to, I forget what the hell the store's name was exactly, but, like, when we went to, New York to go visit, Here Pink's brother and stuff, like, when we went to Chinatown, this particular store, it stunk so bad. I mean, like, it was just... Like, I'm not even sure what the aroma was. It was just gross.
The aroma was reptile.
Yeah, and like you go in there and there's like fish tanks with like frogs and turtles and various fish that are just swimming around that you could just be like, I want that fish. I want that turtle.
Yes.
It was so bad.
Hawaii Supermarket one time, and I was tempted to do this last year, but I didn't want Chris to get injured that much. They had a moray eel sitting in a tank.
Really?
and probably would have cost about $60. But those suckers are known for being kind of passive until they get really pissed off, and then they strike.
So would you want it to strike?
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
If it strikes, it's going to take a nice big chunk of skin. And, those things are like, 12 feet, 15 feet long? It's like being bit by a dog with much sharper teeth.
I will totally take your word for it.
Yep. Well, and, then there's the whole raw issue with eel blood, not really good. Not healthy, because it tends to stop your heart from beating.
Oh, really?
Wait, what?
Yep. There's a toxin inside.
I did not know that.
Yes. So always make sure you cook your eel blood. You learned something today.
Huh. Even in, like, unagi?
Well, they don't really serve that raw, do they? There's a reason.
Is that like every eel, or is that just...
I think freshwater you're not supposed to eat raw anyway, because, parasites and stuff. Saltwater, the blood is going to have issues.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
it's like when I was a younger and such, like they were like blue-ish, but they were basically like sucker eels. They just kind of like clean the algae and shit off the rocks and shit. And like they were in a freshwater creek behind our house, and like we used to catch those things and cook them up and eat them and just call them good.
I think freshwater's okay. But saltwater, from what I've done the research on, they said it has a toxin that can stop your heart from beating. So you definitely want to make sure to cook any blood in it.
That's really weird. Like, I've never heard that.
I'm glad that's like a thing that you were telling us about, though.
Well, you guys don't tend to do the raw animal things because you don't have a screaming Zion to amuse you.
Yeah, not usually.
Did you see his reaction with the live octopus?
Oh,
Yes,
he was freaking
I
the
love
fuck
his
out.
That
reactions.
was probably one of the scariest moments of his life, judging by how he reacted.
I love his reactions to like raw and like living animals.
He couldn't even
Well, I remember like
touch the
Jumpy.
octopus.
Jumpy was fucking amazing. It was fantastic. He's like, "Oh my god, Jumpy! Jumpy!"
Like,
Is this Matt?
yeah,
yeah,
Matt.
we're talking about Matt.
I would love to take Matt hunting. That would be amazing. It would
Oh
be an
my
amazing
God.
experience.
You know, one of the best things is we have to film a main show right before we come up there in May, and May just happens to be Bug Fair.
Oh,
my.
yeah.
So we're going to have a really interesting main show coming up that we debut in early June.
Let's have centipedes and manises.
Yes,
all
I
kinds of
want
good
all
I
stuff.
haven't
of it.
actually. The centipedes are really expensive. We could probably fit a millipede on the show. I was thinking emperor scorpions because they're only $10 each.
Oh,
So, like,
yeah.
Are
That's a good way
centipedes
to
more
go.
expensive because it's Centa versus Milla? Like, is
Yeah.
that how
Well,
it
no,
works?
because they're more dangerous. Centipedes have
Yeah.
venom, so people price them a lot more.
They are a
The
little
more dangerous, usually,
anti-personnel
the
tank.
higher
Damn it,
price.
Jeff! I was trying to be funny. You just ruined it.
Oh.
You failed at being funny.
You are disappointed.
So we're going to get some creepy crawlies to freak out Matt.
Apparently, we're getting people drunk.
Yep, the woman just showed up.
The woman!
Finally!
Hooray for everybody.
She was supposed to be here earlier.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, she likes her other friends.
Just
more
like
than
most
she
women,
likes
she's
us,
always late.
But whatever.
And was this the same woman that chose macaque?
Yes, that is the same woman.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She specifically,
It's the mysterious woman that everybody's like, oh my god, Cult Moo has a lady.
yeah. There is a guest appearance of a female.
Oh my god, you know a female?
We do know
my
lady
God.
parts from time to time. They do show up every now and then.
It is a blessing when she comes by.
Yes, as Gripfang put it, vagina, gasp.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm just like,
I
She's a
think people
deity.
expect that on your show, the only one with long hair is hair pink.
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, very much so.
We're competing right now.
I'm just, I kind of funny because like I get shit for the amount of holes that are in my pants. Like,
Uh-huh.
You don't even know. I have to wear shorts because they have holes
Yeah, like,
Oh my goodness.
like
It's real bad, but they're the most.
basically
comfortable
she has shorts that like the back of them are hanging on, and then there's like
Yes.
ankles.
There are
Like,
partial
I'm not
pants.
even sure what the like they're like capri pants with ankle cuffs.
Oh, she's so cold. She's been out in this Washington weather.
They're really comfortable.
It's not my fault she's wearing shorts. What the fuck?
Jeans.
No, those are not jeans.
They're
Yes.
a full pair of pants.
They are Fallout jeans.
Full is debatable. Like,
If I roll them down.
Yes.
Like if you were like in Mad Max, those would be a proper.
yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
She doesn't even know what Mad Max is. Do you
Yeah,
know what Mad Max
no, that's
is?
true. That's true.
She
Either way, carrying on. A team, there will be shots.
I think Hulk needs more pants.
Hulk needs more shots.
He definitely needs more.
Okay,
Shot glasses are in there. She needs one.
She needs.
We have one, but you need one, right?
Shit. We need kinky liquor.
We have Fireball. We
No, we
have
don't
We have
have
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
We have Fireball.
We don't have.
Oh,
no,
Fireball
we don't
is
have Fireball.
tapped.
The Fireball is out. Holy shit! We went through an entire bottle of Fireball. What have you guys been drinking?
Oh God.
Let us in.
Whichever.
Hey, the woman is Batman approved. You heard it here first. Batman, he is.
Oh, it's a different Batman.
Yeah.
What is my fucking internet doing right now?
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
I don't know. All of a sudden, it just said Crimson Pain webpage was not Batman approved.
Oh no. Well, Krymzon is going to have to approve my bladder evacuation because here it comes.
All right. Okay, we're gonna
Still
play some
broadcasting
music.
right now.
I found my perfect shot.
Don't
gonna-
touch anything. Don't touch anything.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm okay. Play some music. Lofi
Okay.
needs to evacuate, and I'm having problems. So hopefully, start playing some music. Play some music.
Let's go ahead and say this is the official announcement of the Cult Moo after party.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that, and hopefully Jeff Fu will stick around for that.
Yeah, I'll stick around.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. My computer's freaking the fuck out right now.
All right, I'm dumping you guys on mute so I can go use the can.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
That sounds. like a
Cult
good
Moo
idea.
after party. We'll be right back.